What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Hope you can hear me. Make sure my mic's on. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm absolutely shattered. I've had one hell of a week. I've been in the gym 6 times this week. We've already got a donation coming in. Operation Nemesis with the 449 saying Triple B family. Much appreciated, Lee, mate. Thank you and thanks for coming in. Hope everyone's doing alright. Check to see the moderators are in. Yeah, we got A-Star in saying I'm alert for a bit while I have me foodies. What are you having for food, man? We got Dan Dealer coming in with the second month of the Triple B fam, tier 1. Much appreciated. Let's crack on with the stream. Yeah, man. So, I'm having a bit of a problem here again, you know. I'm not used to this live stuff. And last time I went live, I was able to have like a screen open of like sort of the YouTube stats. Just can't find it. Just can't find it. Don't know. We've put subscriber only mode on and I haven't put slow mode on. I don't think it's needed, honestly. Not that many people coming in. Well, a lot of people, and much respect for everyone who has come in. But yeah. Obviously, I haven't seen a comment here saying Tinfoil, Hat Gang, All City, Jimmy Flash. Yes. Right there. Do people need the tinfoil hat to be on for this stream or what? I don't know. I've had me face punched in quite a lot this week. Got a bit of a black eye. So, trying to mask that by turning my head a little bit. Alan Dawson saying evening. Nick Aiken saying what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Mark JC08 saying yo, Nige. Calvin. Yes, mate. Primary saying hope you're having a good weekend, mate. Primary, I am. It's been good so far. It's been great. Nice and relaxed. And obviously, there's been some discussions going on Twitter, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen if you do follow me over there. But obviously, the topic of today's stream is me reacting to the posts and videos in the Stream is Cheating subreddit. And if you're not a member of that, check the description of the stream. It is linked there. Go and head over. Follow on there if you are involved in Reddit in any way. And yeah, just get involved with the community on the subreddit, because a lot of guys over there who, you know, they have open minds. They tend to discuss both sides of things. Is it, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of discussion over there and it's great to get involved. And it's great for me to actually see the community thinking with open minds and looking at things from an outside perspective and analysing things with, you know, a non-biased approach. King Jappa Joe says, let's crack on with the cheaters. Merc Monster Gaming in the house. Nice one for stopping in, Merc. Another one of the moderators coming in. Bad boy Brad Pitt from Big J Draws. Nah, I'm like Brad Pitt if he got ran over by a bus. Yeah? Something like that, anyway. You know, it's really irritating me. Let me just try and sort this thing out here for a second, because it's got to be a way to find like the live dashboard on Creator Studio, surely. Did you know what? There's just nothing. Absolutely nothing, right? Oh well. Mr. Nice Guy Games coming here for the stream. Crack on, hype with the $2 donation. Much appreciated for the donation, man. I'm here too. Your brand new Reddit mod. Mozania, yes, thank you very much for joining. I know it was probably a tough process getting through Perry, but I mean, the guy knows exactly what he's looking for when the moderators are, you know, being sort of questioned and grilled and interrogated to become a moderator on the subreddit. But welcome to the mod team over on there, Mozania. And I have noticed your name popping up a few times as well, so much appreciated. Big BadBoy Beaman saying, can we get some tinfoil emote stickers for the stream? I mean, there are. far as I'm aware. We've got a tinfoil hat emote in for all the members, that is, anyway. Isn't the stream dashboard for YouTube on the initial screen where you start the stream? Nah, I mean, it can be, yeah, but I've started it the other way around. So I've started it from OBS and then got lost in the process, didn't I, mate? It's like popping up with a window that I just don't need. I can see the stream behind it. Right, so I do apologise for this delay, guys. Mate, get some tinfoil hats. There we go. It's Happer coming in with a tinfoil hat. Although it does look like one of those Hershey's Kisses in a silver wrapper, it is definitely a tinfoil hat. Got all the popcorn going on here as well, guys. I'll be honest, I've had a little peek through the Streamers Cheating subreddit, and there is some stuff in there that's gold, and there's a lot of stuff in there that we're not actually going to address today. The reason for that is because they've either one, already been addressed in a video that I've put out on my channel, and I will mention that as I go past them, or two, it will be linked to Z-Laner, which again, will probably be tied to something that I've already put out on the channel. So we're going to just try and focus on things that are new and unrelated to the most accused Warzone streamer. Yeah, so we're going to go through that. And for those who don't know, that was sarcasm. No. What's everyone thinking on the news lately then? The esports side of things, when I say news, about the headband situation. Let's have a little chat about that before we get started, about how Esports Talk managed to bring my name into the topic of what happened with Headband, about how Dexerto managed to somehow bring my name into their article on their website about the subject surrounding Headband. I'd just love to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm trying to read through the comments while sorting this streamer dashboard that I can't find. But let me know what you think about it all in the chat. Most accused Z-Lamer from Wolf 4C. There's Dixie Rages in the chat, man. Dixie. Hey? Legit is the only word to describe me. Or Mister. I'm going to go with Mister because there's no way it can be you. Hey. Right. I think we're just going to have to basically just assume that I should have already had. It's like it's popping up. Welcome to the new YouTube live control room. When do you want to go live? Well, I'm already live. Right, okay, I think I've figured it out. If this is causing any lag, because I've got about 15 tabs open here. I haven't figured it out, have I? Oh. Right, so I'm going to start that. Required additional software overlays. Go. Right. And then I think that might have just started a new stream. I don't know. Has that just started a new stream? Manage. Right? Right? Jesus, that was hard work. Victory. Sorry, guys. There was a big delay there. We have got victory now, I believe. We've got it open. Yes. That's a win. How long into the stream are we? 13 minutes. Okay, guys, I've figured it out, but that is the end of the stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's Happer coming in with the 3 months membership. Tier 1. Triple B fam. Streamer dashboard. Find your live on YouTube. Open it. Under video, click analytics. Boom, dashboard. Right, well, that isn't the way I did it. I went the whole wrong way about it, but we got there in the end. Much appreciated. Jesus. Utoshi TV says, can I get a... I'm not doing it. Oh, yeah. I feel like I've just hit an all-time low there. The real PJ, thank you very much for turning up. Another one of the moderators. It's Happer with the 3 months. Yeah, shout out, it's Happer. Look left if you are not muted. I mean, should I not look left to see if I'm muted? Oh, we've even got Northus in the house with his £1 donation. Thank you very much, Northus. They're all coming out the woodwork tonight. We got Dixie Rangers, we got Northus, we got It's Happer. These are all people who, let's be honest, there's history there. History there. So guys, right, I've already mentioned, and for those who are only just tuning in, anything that we go across on the subreddit, I'm personally going to pick which ones that I want to analyse on the stream or read out on the stream, okay? And I will be reading out the user's name, whoever has posted it. I am going to be talking about the subject in my own opinion and giving you my opinion and asking you guys yours so you can let me know in the chat. I'll try and get through some comments after it as well. Also, anything that is linked to or related to videos that I've already put out on a subject, unless it shows within the description of the post on the subreddit that there is additional information that I've either missed or to add on top of what I've already put out, we're just going to bypass it because we're trying to save more time. Also, it's going to get a little bit tricky further into this as we're doing this once a week. There may be times where I go to analyse a clip and I've already done it. I'm going to try and bypass any that I remember that we've already been through as well. Okay? Are you with me? I'm not with myself really at the moment. Triple B, you look like you are trained hard, looking lean and mean. Now I've got like marks on my head here, marks over here. I've got a black eye here. Yeah. But I love every second of it. John Fan 79 says, the truth shall set you free. Of course, yeah. I promise you won't be disappointed. I feel like there was another comment there. Bianca says, you're letting yourself go, man. Like, I don't know. But before we get started, just like every other time and every time in the future, we need to make sure we are hydrated. So we need to make sure we've got some B fuel. And if you want to get yours today with 110% off, use your tap. I've got 2 bottles of B fuel there, one for now, one for later. Got to stay hydrated, guys. Wolf 4C coming in as a member on the Triple B fam tier 1. Welcome, mate. Welcome. How do I change some stuff on here? Viewer activity, is that the one? There we go. Okay. We've got, please do more on console cheaters using devices that use and adapt. Right, so the thing with the console cheater side of things, right, is that there's actually channels out there that literally show you every single detail you need to look for. If somebody is using a Cronus, a Titan, a Strike Pack, or anything like that, right? Each one has similar telltale signs, but slightly different, okay? And the Cronus is the main one people would go to because it's the most talked about. It's the most expensive and meant to be the best out of them all. But it's sold out and there's like a 3 or 4 month waiting list. At one point that was a 6-month waiting list. So it's slowly going down, which means the sales are probably slowing down. That's probably because everyone's already got one. But analysing gameplay on console cheaters is... well, I mean, I could, I suppose, but I don't really get sent anything like that because of how like widely spread PC cheaters are, and the fact that aimbot and wall hacks are far worse than any console cheats. I'm not saying that console cheats aren't bad, because they are. All cheating is bad, but aimbot is definitely a lot worse than sticky aim, okay? K Casino coming in with $10. Thank you very much. Drinking ZTs. Nah, it ain't ZTs, man. Nah. B Fuel. You know what's funny as well? Clearly, everybody who's in the chat right now knows this is a complete and utter troll. And somebody on Twitter, it was either earlier on today or yesterday, was talking about, they tagged G Fuel, saying if you were to order G Fuel off Wish. Like, I mean, the whole purpose of that is simply for that, but they were trying to, like, basically attack me, B Fuel, man. Leave it out. Big Bad Beam. Ian Hamilton, who, what have I missed here? You gotta work on your sit-down comedy, my dude. If you watch videos of the Cronus Max and Zen, it's hard to miss after that. Don't you just love British weather as well? I'm sitting here, I can hear the rain hitting the door, like, it's ridiculous. A. Jones coming in with a $5 donation saying, bro, we don't need an anti-cheat. When land-based Warzone tourneys come back after COVID, we'll be able to separate real gamers from cheaters. Yeah, but then you'll have some that will say, oh, I can't make it. And some that will say that they don't need the money or that they're bored of the game. And there will be excuses coming out the bag. So even if a top-level content creator who is using cheats went to one of them, they would still be able to perform at a high level. And this is something we've always said, is that these guys are good. But how do you go past being good and stay relevant by being world class? It's just like any athlete or sports person who takes PEDs are already at the top of their game. They've already maxed out. How did they get better? PEDs. So they could still go and compete against maybe the other top 10 in the world and possibly win or get second and still come out saying, look, I'm still good. But yeah, LAN tournaments, I genuinely believe are going to be massive if Warzone ever do actually incorporate them. But who knows? Ken Klink saying, I love the mock-up G Fuel label with a $6.99 donation. It's not G Fuel, mate. It's B Fuel. To get 110% off, use your tap. I'm sure you guys will get bored of me saying that eventually, I really do. So shall we crack on with it then, guys? We've got enough here now. We've got plenty of people here to watch me analyse the clips and posts on the subreddit. And also, I've given you enough time now to actually go and be a member over there. It costs absolutely nothing. If you're not on Reddit, create an account, go and join up and get involved with the community over there. That's probably the best place to stay in touch with everybody else in the community. But the best place to stay up to date with things going on with me and stuff that could possibly be going on in future videos is over on Twitter, because that's where it all goes off. Yeah, that's where the drama happens, basically. 110% off from Little Puppet. Yeah, well, that's right, innit? But don't forget, guys, you've got to pay your water bill. No water bill, no B Fuel. And no, I'm not working for the council. The Jonesy says, yes, lad. Yes, the Jonesy. It's happy. Cheats don't make you god tier. They make you better. Just look at Dixie Rage's gaming. Can you imagine Dixie without cheats? Oof. Yeah, I mean, his movement's not the best at all, is it? And that's it. Like, so, like, the movements, the general logistics of the game, knowing things like, you know, rotationals, like plays, anything like that. Right? You're talking like you need to have that knowledge. You need to be able to do these things. Then add cheats on top, and then you become god level. Like, it's just. But those are words of a past cheater. It's happy. Who knows? Maybe still a current cheater. But based on the content he's been putting out, I'm saying past cheater. Unless anybody's got anything else more relevant, more recent that I haven't seen yet, then send it over, and we will definitely expose him. Right, guys. Right, this could go horribly wrong again. We're going to switch over now, and. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Everything's sweet. Mic's on. We're golden. We're golden, guys. Yes. Okay, so. How things been going, lad? really well. The real PJ and A-Star in the chat. Is Merc still there? Merc popped in. Yeah, he's still there. So we've got our moderators. Moderators, you know the score. Any scumbags, any idiots, any trolls, anybody insulting other people in the chat, anything like that's just straight away put them on a timeout. Maybe if they come back and do it again, just get rid of them. But people are allowed to express their opinions, so if it just seems a little bit of a heated opinion, let it slide, okay? I don't want to be banning people from the chat for calling, like, expressing an opinion that goes against what we're saying here, because I'm allowing everybody to have their own, okay? But I'm not allowing it. I expect everyone to think for themselves anyway. God damn it, coming in with a 99p with weights. Yeah, know that. Okay, so we're over here on this, but what I want to do first, right, and this is, right, be fuel, right? There's been a lot of talk on Twitter today, and this is what I want to focus on first, okay? Because, obviously, anyone who saw today's video will have seen we done Benny Central on the whitelist. There was no way this video in any way was an attack on Benny Central at all. It was just simply that Benny Central told his community that he was whitelisted for the World Series of Warzone event, okay, for the tournament. It got a little bit more in depth than that, and I mean, I'm going to go through the comments and show you this. Now, this is on my Twitter if anybody wants to go and check it out. Has he deleted them? No? Okay, so this is the comment. You had to have your account whitelisted for the World Series of Warzone so you'd be put into the correct lobby. My God, you're boring. Was that the first comment? Let me just double check. Yeah, I think that was. Okay. I've got them all screenshotted anyway in case any are missed. A couple of people got involved there. Oh, Benny, you messed up there, lad. Yeah. A couple of people there. The Sarge is in there. Damn, not real good word in there, Benny. I said, can you explain what you mean by correct lobby? Does this mean that whitelisted players can be placed into specific lobbies by Activision? Okay. Into the correct lobby. Okay. So that was my response to him. Click on this one. Someone there with the popcorn at the ready, Adam Levine. Isn't Adam Levine the singer of Maroon 5? I'm not sure. Benny Central responded saying, do you track anything that's actually going on or just throw stuff at a wall hoping something eventually sticks? World Series of Warzone had accounts listed to search into trios, duos and solos, so everyone could be verified for legitimacy. Okay? I said, so what are you saying? So what you are saying is that Activision possessed the power to actually hand select which lobbies the whitelisted players can get into, which could lead people to believe the negative KD lobbies they always find themselves in is Activision helping them. He said they have the power to do whatever they like. It's their game. It's how game devs work. Though they'd never give players an unfair advantage. In this case, it's to make players join the World Series of Warzone server so they can ensure it's a 100% fair tournament. Okay, so let me just say that I've always assumed, and based on information I've been given from people on the whitelist, is that it is just strictly to stop you being shadow banned based on mass reports within the game. And that completely makes sense to me, especially when this is their full-time job as a content creator or streamer, especially when these guys are probably going to have a lot of haters in the industry. So they would be able to work for 1 or 2 days if they got shadow banned, or 7 days, and so on and so forth. So the issue here is that now, in the wording that Benny Central chose to use and continued to go on for, is that basically Activision whitelisted everyone in the World Series of Warzone to specifically place them in a dedicated server. So if Activision have the power to put all of their whitelisted content creators into a dedicated server that way, then that literally would be them showing that they have the power to put all of these whitelisted players in whatever lobby they feel like. So say, for example, it comes to a big tournament that, by the way, Activision front the money for most of these. They want this content to come out and look great. They want these guys to look boss, even if they are pub stomping. So it's a kill race tournament. Activision could essentially put them in the negative KD lobbies whilst they're in a tournament. So I'm not saying Benny Central is stating that. I'm saying that based on his choice of words and the reason behind him being whitelisted in the World Series of Warzone shows a clear sort of gap there for Activision being able to put their whitelisted players in whatever lobby they want. And he even goes on to say that they can do whatever they like. They've got the power to do it. They're the game devs. It's up to them. But he does contradict himself by saying in this, though, they'd never give players an unfair advantage. But that's something that Benny Central nor I would know, okay? So I just wanted to cover that because tweets tend to get deleted, even if it is already on the Wayback Machine. Just like everything. So that's that covered. Let's get on with streamers cheating subreddit, okay? Have we had anything else going on here? Okay. So, pinned comments, as always, please use the streamer's full name when adding clips. That's from Perry Andrews, who is the head moderator on the subreddit. Thank you, Perry. We got this one from Yates, right? This has got a lot of awards going on, and 14 more. Jesus. This is probably the most awarded post on the subreddit I've seen. As you can see, we've got 2,000. We'll get chatting about that. So I'm quite excited. Like, I mean, I don't know what this does. Let's give it. I'm giving you an award on this, but in future, right? Me personally, don't like personal insults. I never go personal and never insult anyone or swear about someone or anything along those lines. You know, there's a line, and I don't cross it when it comes to personal stuff. That's what they try and do to me. A lot of them on Twitter, on social media, in the comments of my videos. So I just won't stoop to those levels. But everything in the sense of data that you've put together in that so far of what I've seen seems fantastic. We'll definitely get to it. So yeah, I give you an award just to add to the many that you've already got. Yeah. Also, let me know if you actually get anything from having any of those awards, by the way. There's literally like 15, maybe. But we're going to go back to that. I'm personally going to go back to that. We've got Joshua G coming in with a £5 donation saying, keep up the good fight, mate. Lots of respect for you trying to bring light to the community in what feels like an ever-losing battle. Keep it up. Thank you. I don't feel like it's a losing battle. I genuinely believe that since the moment I started this with the full intention of exposing fraudulent behaviour within the gaming and streaming community, I feel like a lot of good work has been done. Yeah, a lot of people now know how to analyse certain things. Okay, a lot of people also get it wrong. But at the same time, people are willing to understand that this guy who is streaming this game could well be cheating. And it's simple to check. If they are cheating, then eventually it'll all come out. If they're not, then, you know, they're not. And they deserve to have recognition as a streamer who's putting in the hard work. We've got Stuart Hermes. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Thank you very much for the $5 donation, Stuart. Superfly says, personal attacks are always shallow. And that's it, though. I always find when somebody seems to get personal, yeah, they feel that they have to then insult someone or bring up personal stuff about someone. It's either one, to try and take the light away from the subject that person's bringing up, or two, they've got nothing else to say. They've got no comeback. They've got no way to actually address what's being asked of them or anything like that. Headband in the chat, checking in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Headband. That was sarcasm. Did you see Sarge's video on that? That was hilarious. I'm not messing. Hilarious. We actually spoke about it towards the start of this stream, Headband, about how there's a lot of biasness going on and how we won't be sort of addressing anything to do with that because of, you know, it's already been addressed in certain videos. Lions Den Live. Beaman, I sent you an Instagram message with a link to the official COD stats site that shows Z is a high sus cheat with his stats. Do you see it? I will check Instagram. I do tend to check Instagram about once a week, once a fortnight for messages. I don't tend to get that many over there. A lot of people contact me on Twitter. I do promote that as the easiest way to contact me on all of my videos. Thank you very much for the donation. Tyler Fire Ice says, got in touch with YouTube, Facebook, Twitch security, and they actually love the idea for mandatory 360 cameras inside the streamer's room only. Wish me luck. Well, Tyler, good luck with that. I don't think the 24/7 would work. I think you mentioned that last time, so there might be issues with that. Right, let's get into it anyway. Subreddit update. Brilliant. That's from Moseneer, one of the moderators, the newest moderator. Okay, so this clip here is from no_stretch8175. Have a little look-see. I don't even know if that's playing or paused or what. Okay, so destroy cheating to win $25,000. This one has it all, folks. Looks to second monitor, instantly notices player about to peek him. Zooms in before player is even visible. Pixel perfect frame by frame chest lock and snap off effect as player takes cover behind building lines. So, just based on the way this is described, I'm guessing that this person definitely watches Hoppin' Dude's videos. Hoppin' Dude has broken some clips down where he shows the pixel perfect aim lock with the crosshair placement, okay? And we'll give this a watch. Pull it back a little bit or make it full screen. And we are also going to throw the headset on. I'm not sure if it's even... there we go. Wires everywhere, mate. Put the headset on and listen to this in case there's any sound. We've got sound off. Give it a watch. We increase the quality. 720. And let's go. If there's any delay or any lag, let me know in the comments. Okay. I saw that then, yeah. He was looking left, like left there, wasn't he? Twist of his head as well. Look at that. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to pull that back a little bit. We're going to play it from the start in full speed again. I've got like an ad blocker running, so it's sort of like causing things to render. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even need my headset for this, by the way. I don't know where to put it. I've got too much B-fuel lying around. It's on the floor. Right, I'm just going to go back off this a sec and forward again. Full screen it. He just aimed down sight there straight away, by the way. I'm not sure if you can hear me over the sound. But he aimed down sight. Like, almost as if he'd looked left. It's not like that, by the way. It was more like, you know, twist of the eyes and the head. But he looked left there. And then aims down sight when there's no player visible. But his crosshair placement was already pixel perfect, by the way, guys. So it's not actually moving off the exact location on the enemy there. This is something that's been pointed out with many streamers in the past. So this is somebody who plays in high level tournaments, big money tournaments, with a couple of other streamers who have actually got extremely suspicious moments. And I would say that this is very damning. Very damning. Just that one part alone where the guy is not even visible as the ADS is, but his crosshair placement is perfectly stuck on an exact pixel. Okay, replay the video. So we'll watch it from the start, full speed. No, it's not gonna replay it. Full speed. The ADS is there, and then oh my god, because the guy moves out and then back in as well, and it just sticks to the exact location. Anybody want to sit here in the chat and tell me that was rotational aim assist or 8 hours a day? I'm gonna pause it a sec. Hey B, Goon Squad has done a vid on Destroy vs Scum today. Mind blown. From Bloodline 2009, £5 donation. Thank you for the donation. I'll be sure to take a look at it for sure. Colt45 says, who has more first comments than me, Triple B? Oh, it's hard to keep track, you know. I mean, it's got to the point where I've started doing it on other people's videos. Even if I'm like the 700th comment, I just comment saying first. So, you know, just as it is, like a lot of people have notifications on. In fact, I think it's 11.5% of the subscriber base on this channel have notifications on, which is fantastic, absolutely amazing. So as soon as a video goes live, they all see it. But let's get back to this destroy clip. Destroyed. Yeah, I did there. Right, okay. I'm going to pull it back, give it a little play, look. That first ADS then shouldn't have happened. He's looked left. Could well have looked at his mini-map there, by the way, guys, okay? I don't know the position of his monitors. I don't know the size of his main monitor he uses or anything of the sort. So when we've claimed other people have actually looked off to a different monitor in the past, that's based on things that they have said, based on facts that they use certain size monitors and so on. But, like, we've seen their setup in the past, so we know what angles are which. But on this one, I don't know his setup. I've not seen it, so I can't comment on whether or not he was peeking the minimap to see if anybody showed up. But it is a little bit suspicious that he looks to his left, comes around the corner, and ADS is right here. Could there have been a previous engagement with this guy? Yes, it could have been. So maybe he's been round the other side of that building, and that guy's pushed into the building, so he's pushed round this way, thinking storm's coming in, so maybe he's going to push out that side and rotate round. So we've got to take that little look to the left out of the equation, and we've got to take the fact that he's pre-aiming this position out of the equation, and just concentrate on his aim and how pixel perfect it actually is. And it is pixel perfect. The guy comes out and then moves back right, and his aim sticks with him. Watch as he ADSs now, guys. I know we've seen this twice now, I think. This will be the third time. Just watch how his little white dot in the middle of the crosshair here, just literally, it's already on him now. It's already on that enemy right there. Okay? See it now? Pixel perfect. The exact spot on that enemy, and it hasn't budged. Not once. Still not. And as he starts shooting, that guy's moving back to the right. And it's still pixel perfect. And it's at that point it drops lower. How many frames would you say that was? I'm looking at that and I'm counting about maybe 18 frames, 19 frames, okay? So say that this video on Reddit is what? 30 FPS, 60 FPS at most. That's a lot of frames, like, that's a lot. It's probably more. And for it to be pixel perfect, guys, you've got to understand what aim assist does and how it works. Aim assist doesn't do that kind of thing. Aim assist doesn't lock your crosshair onto an exact location of an enemy. Aimbot does that. Aimbot is the only thing that can lock your aim onto an exact location of an enemy. Even a pixel bot doesn't lock onto the same place, but you've got aimbot doing that. I'm going to say that is probably the most damning clip I've seen from anything to do with Destroy. So, what do you guys think of that one then? Let's hear your thoughts in the chat. I know you've probably already been expressing it throughout, but let me know now, and I'll be able to read them. Also, Lions Den Live coming in with a new membership, Tier 1. Welcome to the Triple B fam. Imagine giving money to these cheaters. Superfly, he is handled quickly. Looks to me like he toggled to get on target, then let off the pedal. But yeah, well, how long do you toggle on for? In that instance, I would say that he toggled on for far too long. Whether it's a foot pedal, whether it's a keybind key on his keyboard, anything like that, it did appear to be a toggle because, and what you've got to think of is that, but then again, it could also just be that he's got like a bone scan effect on where it has the automatic locking position, and then once you start firing, the bone scan kicks in. Because I don't think he missed the shot. He might have done, but I was just watching the exact location where that crosshair was. I wasn't actually paying attention to the armor. But I do think if he did miss a shot, it was like one. Everything until towards the end was looking to me like it was at the same location. This is me responding to Itapper's comment about the toggle, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to say that it could well be a toggle. I'm going to say that to me, in my opinion, based on everything that I've seen, all the research I've done into many different cheat engines, that to me is unexplainable unless you were to compare it with cheats, okay? The way in which it was pixel perfect on the body. And if any of you guys in the chat don't see that and you need further understanding about the pixel perfect crosshair placement, let me know and I'll try and explain it further, or somebody in the chat might be able to help you. We actually have past cheaters and maybe current cheaters in the chat now. Because, believe it or not, a lot of these guys who rage hack, they know that there are people out there hiding the fact that they're cheating, so they actually enjoy the videos I put out. Now, I don't condone what they do, but they also are able to provide information about certain things, so leave them be. Oh, we've got some stuff coming in here. We've got Teabag Warzone Campers coming in with the $20 Canadian. I cheat, prove it. You just said it. There you go. That's called an admission of guilt. Therefore, no proof necessary. Thank you. And thank you for the donation. Mr. Nice Guy Games with the $10 donation. Much appreciated, nice guy. Thank you very much. Hop and Dude equals fire. Well, god damn it. Yes, he does. His videos are great. I watch all of them. I watch Hop and Dude. I was with Hop and Dude. I was his first subscriber. Let me just put that out there. And obviously, he done a video about this, about the Cronus Pro software on Mutex's computer. He backtracked slightly, but it's not backtracking. He literally, his channel is 100% truth, fact, data, and if he does make a mistake, he addresses it instantly, okay? And that is why I like the guy. I think the guy is great. I think his content's great. He will put stuff out and say this, and this is, you can't do it. But if somebody proves you can, he'll come out and say, hold his hands up. Okay. The guy actually had a 1v1 with someone who offered him to 1v1 on Twitter. Just because. Why not? And I think he lost, but even still, they both turned up and had a 1v1. So, hats off to Hop and Dude anyway, and his content is great. Do we need to address this video any further? I don't think so. No, not at all. I don't think we do. We will give this one an award. So this is from No Stretch 8175. How many coins have we got? We're going to give a 500 on that. I don't know what these coins do. It's saying here, right, the community gets coins from awards given by members. So I'm not sure if I give you an award, you get 300 coins or what. I don't know whether it's based on certain amounts or whatnot, but, if you are in the chat, brilliant post. If it was you who slowed it down, even better. And also, if it was, email me the original VOD. My email address for you to contact me is actually in the About section on this channel. So email me the original VOD of that. We've got Morton McCracken coming in with the 179. Much appreciated, Morton. Thank you very much. That's what Shroud runs, Logitech. Triple B with streamers, don't cheat. Pap Jutsu, right, there's plenty of streamers out there that don't cheat, and let me tell you this, right, I am not going to sit here and name one. I won't. In fact, I will. Hey, I will. DJ CeeLo TTV plays on Xbox. He doesn't stream snipe, and he doesn't use aimbot or wall hacks because he's on console, and the only ones that are available are so complicated and pointless at the moment that they're in like alpha stage rather than beta stage, and literally pointless. So DJ CeeLo TTV on Twitch TV has had a little bit of stick lately, where Z-Lane, Tim the Tapman, Cloaksy, and I can't remember the other guy, Dr. Lupo. They all commanded Jerome22, who is a known cheater, to actually go and kill CeeLo because they assumed he was stream sniping. So they sent a hacker who was in the same lobby as them to go and kill this other team. So there was a lot of drama surrounding that, and I think the guy deserves a lot of support. We got him to 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. I think he was on 93. And he got a hell of a lot of new subscribers, paid subscribers over on his Twitch channel. Loads of gifted subs flying in over the last couple of days. And I think it'd be great to see him get to the point where he could apply for Twitch Partner on his channel. So there you go. DJ CeeLo TTV's got over 1,500 wins and a 1.56 KD. So yeah, I was able to name one after all. Lions Den Live with the tinfoil hats. Yes. I hope you like the emotes, by the way, guys. I just come up with them top of my head. They're about as creative as my merch designs, yeah? Like B-Fuel and tinfoil hats and shit like that. Morton McCracken with the 179 says, any UK tourney guys cheating? Dukey's FIFA Wars. I've actually analysed Dukey's gameplay quite a lot because a lot of people want me to try and call him out, and every single time I've been sent a clip of his gameplay, I've been able to debunk it in some way or another, whether they're accusing it of walls, whether they're accusing it of aimbot, Cronus, anything like that. There's always been ways. And with FIFA, I believe FIFA he's had his drama. I don't think it was anything related to cheat or shadowban or anything like that, but nobody has actually ever sent me footage of FIFA kills. Not that I'm aware of anyway, and if they have, I've missed it. And as for wars, well, again, question mark over that as well. I've not actually, that I can remember, seen any clips of him. But a lot of people try and get me to call out Dukey's. The reason for that is probably because we're from a similar area, and they probably want to start some real beef. And unfortunately, like I'll tell you now, if the guy who lived next door to me was a streamer, large, small, doesn't matter, and he was cheating, I would make a video of him. That stuff doesn't bother me. But based on what I've seen of Dukey's, he seems legit. Ken Clink says, finally turn my minimap to square. Jesus. Hey, gotta have them square minimaps, otherwise you'd be getting called out, mate. Hey, let's go back off this. That was a very, very good one, that, by the way. Fantastic post. Oh god, we got another one from Expensive Sort. Pardon me. Don't use B-Fuel, guys. It gives you gas. It gives you gas. Nah, I'm joking. Right, what's going on here? We got Tyler Fire Ice. I keep going to say Fierce. Tyler Fire Ice with the 3 months. Yes, mate. Proud to be a part of the family. Thank you, Triple B. Much appreciated. 3 months, you know. Okay, so we've got this one now of destroy again. Pull it back. Yeah. That has got the same pixel perfect motion. And although it's harder to see because it's in hipfire, it is there. Do you guys see that? If you guys go onto the subreddit and watch the first clip where you can see the crosshair and compare it to the movement of that, it's a lot harder to see in hipfire because it's lines rather than the dot, but it's not done frame by frame. It's you see it there. Once it hits the enemy moving to the left, and it is pixel perfect again until towards the end as the enemy starts going behind this here. Wow, destroy. I'm gonna run out of coins tonight, aren't I? Oh. No way. Yes, Mr. Nice Guy Games with the 7-month membership. He's got the diamond B next to his name. We've got a couple of golds going on. There are only a handful of diamond tier Triple B fan members. With 7 months though, saying crack on. Whoa. Norther says it's hard to contact you because of the past, so I sent the Eagle Aiming stuff to Sergeant Stressful as I was spying on the Eagle Aiming Discord. Good video, Triple B, £5 donation. Thank you for the £5 donation, Northus. Listen, past is the past. We spoke in the Discord, we spoke in Sergeant Stressful's stream, and yeah, I've told you, as long as you're mentally alright now, mate, and everything's running smooth, I'm happy. Just in future, take a step back, take a break, and don't try and personally attack anyone. That's the best way for it. So guys, we've got... Right, yeah, I'm running out of awards here. Expensive sorbet, I feel like this guy, right, listen to me now. Yeah. I'm going to give you me free one, because I actually think I've actually awarded you quite a lot. And if I haven't, then prove me wrong. Stop trying to make me buy stuff. Always trying to make me buy stuff. Next thing you know, I'll have all my bank details showing up and that. So, Expensive Sorbet 909. Everything he posts, most of the stuff he posts in this subreddit is gold. Like on the dot, you know. So, he has either got a high level of experience with cheats, or like, you know, like he uses cheats, or he's a coder or something along those lines, a game developer or something. Because yeah, just everything he posts, just like, it's like everything he touches turns to gold, sort of thing. Okay, so as I mentioned at the start of the stream, guys, we've got a post here of the situation related Tim the Tapman and Z-Laner and all that. So we're going to bypass that, as mentioned earlier. Z-Laner teaching stream as well. He looks to his left, majorly off the match. Is there no more context to that? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, except when it comes to cheating, because you're all just filthy cheaters. Even Bear Pig rarely drops 20 kills, and he's a massive sweat in Rebirth. So this is of Nightlen, and again, guys, we're not going to watch that one because I'm currently looking at some footage of him. I don't know yet what happens in the footage, but I've got stuff sent to me which I am looking at. Whether or not it's suspicious, I don't know. I don't know Nightlen, but I'm sure if he is suspicious, I'll let you all know. Beef P coming in saying my boys and I argue about Z way too much after we get drunk. You cool, bro? For $5 donation. Thank you for the donation. And also, when you get drunk, man, just enjoy yourself. There is no reason for you to be talking about Z-Laner when you are drunk. Between friends. Yeah. But what side are you on in that argument? I need to know. Sugar's Trucking Vlog says, yes, lad. Ah, Sugar's Trucking Vlog. Okay. I see it. I see it. So this is the one that was mentioned earlier. I think somebody in the chat mentioned this about Destroy vs Scump. Cheats exposed videos have gone to a whole new level. That's from COD, damn it. Don't give me advert. Don't give me advert.
Alright guys, we're back at it again. I cannot believe
this is the Goon Squad, guys.
From this community, from you guys, the viewers, the likes, the subs, the comments, as well as from Headband, from Boston Daily 91. Those dudes helped me out huge. If it wasn't for them, I guarantee I'd be buried in the YouTube algorithm. No one would ever see the videos. And I put a ton of work into those videos to make sure that they were dialed in, so you guys could see what I've been seeing.
How long is this video? 13 minutes long.
Go back and watch them.
In this video, I break down multiple clips of Destroy, a Call of Duty streamer, and then compare them with Scump, a top Call of Duty pro clip. Right, okay. It's a 13-minute long video, guys, and It's Goon Squad on YouTube. If you want to go and watch that video. But the comparison between Destroy and Scump, the comparison between Z-Laner and Scump, Diaz Biffle and Scump, you got to understand the reason people are using Scump as an example is because he's probably one of the greatest ever Call of Duty pros to have ever existed on the planet. And now he's decided to start playing Warzone. And if you compare his gameplay in Warzone, his recoil patterns, his rotational ability, his map awareness, his enemy awareness, everything like that. You compare that to any of these Warzone streamers, you can see the reason why people may be questioning the Warzone streamers, okay? Even if you were to go and compare Scump's stats, you know? Yo, we got DJ CeeLo TTV in the house saying, let's go, we in here. That's cool, man. Pharaoh... I had a problem with this last time, didn't I? Pharaoh Ramses. Right. I'm just going to call you Pharaoh. So, Pharaoh, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Sorry, €2 donation. Damn. I was actually mentioning you before, CeeLo. I was talking about the situation with surrounding Tim the Tapman and whatnot, and how we, somebody asked me, do I know any legit streamers? First name that come to my mind was yours. Sent them over. Anybody did come over, fair enough. If they didn't, they should. This guy there, Scump, it's night and day. Warlust, that's correct. A lot of these streamers, if you compare their gameplay to a professional Call of Duty player, no matter whether or not it's Warzone, multiplayer, or Modern Warfare, or Cold War, anything like that, if you compare the gameplay, they would look completely different, okay? The recoil patterns are probably the biggest sign of that. So let's close that down there, and we're going to go back off this. So again, guys, this was shared by Goddammit on here, but the original video was from Goon Squad on YouTube, if you want to go and check that out. I've just subscribed to their channel. Okay, let's go back off this. I've subscribed to their channel so that I can go back and watch that later on and see exactly what the comparison looks like. But we're not watching any 13-minute videos on this, okay? Small clips and things like that. Watch how Shroud aim locks on this. That's Apex, okay? So, again, these streams are specifically for the Call of Duty community at the moment. Moving forward in the future, hey, we will address Apex because we've already started putting videos out anyway. Someone sent these in Discord. Any ops? It's like, it's just shipment. Got this one here saying cheating Warzone. Can someone please analyze? It's just happened. Shall we have a look at it? This is from Friendly Tears 8666. Right there. $720 is the best quality we're getting here. Z-Laner no Hagger, just Hitreg fix. Hitreg fix, okay. €5. Dutchy Neon, thank you very much for the donation, much appreciated. Just in case you thought I missed that, just clocked it then. Very much appreciated. Havoc Gaming, head over to Twitter and send them a message. Yeah, Havoc, head over. If you want to send me any messages, head over to Twitter and you can directly message me on there. That's fair enough, isn't it?
of my way. I'll drive.
I will drive off.
That is mine.
Like, Tree Ball coming in with the 38 donation, much appreciated. And I say 38 because I don't know what HK dollars are. I think it might be Hong Kong. No, if I'm wrong, I do apologise. Dear Vash, you are an absolute spanner. You are here because you are in denial. What? Who's that even aimed at? Like, is somebody in the chat? Have I just read that out? Listen, don't be sending donations for me to insult people, okay? But I appreciate the donation. Mickey Melly saying Fury or Wilder. Fury, he's won the first two, he'll win the third. Like, this is... Okay. Okay, so this is another thing, right? What I can see happening in this clip is definitely cheating, right? It looks like somebody's locking onto people who they can't see and so on. But this is the end of the video that's been sent in. So whoever is playing this game, whoever ended up dying to this cheater or this player in the game, if you don't want to combat that in the game on a daily basis, what you need to do is just load into PlayStation lobbies, because this shows that you are recording or streaming from a PlayStation, this screen. So the best thing you can do is just turn crossplay off and just play against PlayStation players, because unfortunately, PC lobbies are riddled with hackers. So that's the advice I'd give you. We've got sound playing through and stuff here when I don't want it to be. Treebor says he called Scumperbot. Whoa! Who called Scumperbot? Ban him! I'm joking. So we've got a post here from PadTie42. Have a look. Jerome22 simping as always for streamers. He wants to be invited to the next MFAM cookout so badly. I don't understand how you can tie Destroy to the MFAM in any way. That's all. Destroy says, shadow banned on Warzone, by the way, so can't play that. If anybody knows how to get it fixed, let me know. Hashtag free destroy. Let me tell you something now. This irritates me when people do the hashtag free whatever, right? I've seen free Torve, I've seen free WAG. Both cheaters using the free hashtag, right? Like, this is used for the people who've been imprisoned wrongfully. This is used for people who have, you know, this hashtag free name here. You know, it's used for people who have somehow been detained in some way that is wrong. And you've got people who are clearly cheating and being permanently banned on their Activision accounts using it. Now, I know that Destroy has been shadow banned, so fair enough. If he hasn't received a perma ban before that or after that, fair enough. But it just annoys me, the hashtag free. Like, hashtag free triple B from whatever, right? Jerome22 says, basically, just need a good hardware ID spoofer. I can loan you a fresh Warzone account. Your shadow ban will go away in probably 7 days, though. It's just a shame we didn't get to see who actually liked it, yeah? I wonder if Destroy actually liked that response. Jerome is a pathetic loser, simping of the highest order. Jerome22 responded saying, no, you. So, I mean, Jerome's in the subreddit mods. Yeah. Why? This is not on. Get me a sec, wait. Right. That's better. Again, guys, anything related to this subject, if you want to know about that, I've got videos on my channel, and them videos are on the subreddits if you want to go and check them out. We're not going to be covering anything sort of related to that. We've already gone through it at the start of the stream. Again, skip that. Aiden saying he used a VPN. Old video. Okay. Let's check it out. It goes deeper than that. Wait there. What's the original? Oh. This is a... So this all originated on October the 1st from a headband tweet. A big conversation between Dre840 Gaming and EP2 and Certified Lover Dad. Not sure about that name, Damon. It was fair enough. It goes deeper than that, especially with people being signed by the same agencies and companies. That's like someone calling out a teammate for ped use. How often do you see a pro player accusing another pro of doing something like that? They call out smaller streamers. So before we actually get started on this clip here, I want to address something about this, right? You will see the large content creators call out other large content creators once it is already in the news, because they then feel if they have some sort of tie to that person, they then have to make sure that their image is safe. So they will call them out and they will say what they need to say to protect their own image. And it's happened recently. Although what Rallied did was out of order, bang out of order, and I do disprove what he'd done. You saw a lot of his so-called friends completely turn against him. They come out with big long statements, twit-longers, whatever you want to call it, and they just literally shit on the guy. Yeah. So his own friends kicked him while he was down because he'd done something wrong. And yeah, it was wrong. And me personally, like, I don't know him. And my opinion is that it was wrong and that he shouldn't have done it. Has he come out and publicly apologised? I don't know. But his own friends who are these large level content creators as well, have decided we need to protect our own image. Let's call him out for what he is. And that's exactly what they all did. Okay? The likes of your J-Gods, your Iceman Isaacs, your Esports Talks, all of these. But if I was to put information out on a person like that, none of those guys would agree with me and say, yeah, well, he's this, this, and this. And they wouldn't put out anything that is in remotely a statement to clear their own name at all. So, do you get what I'm saying there? That they will call people out as long as it's already in the news and they feel that they could maybe get dragged down on that sinking ship with them or being somehow linked to them. That's the only reason they defend. That's the only reason they call out people. In my opinion, let me get that in there. So this here is a clip shared by Dre840 Gaming saying, here you go guys, bear in mind I watched this live at the time. He got a load of matches at 350 ping, then said this. Then the stream, the following day, he had a brand new gifted account and not been back on the old account since. His old account more or less got permabanned. So if that's the case, Dre840, I don't know whether you're watching. If you are, I would love to know what his old account Activision ID was, because based on videos that I've put out before this happened and videos after, I was under the impression the Activision ID was still the same. But if that is wrong, if I am wrong about that, I would love to see proof of both Activision IDs and proof that the one prior to this hasn't actually been used since.
Oh my god,
So,
it's
give it a watch and a listen.
That like blatantly cheating. They're like a Facebook streamer. Literally dropped 70 kills solo squad. It was just headshot aim locking everyone. Shit was wild.
Yeah, dude. So like with the ping shit, I was getting straight. We were getting fucking burger lobbies. It was nuts. Like
wait, you're VPNing?
I
I was
was.
just, Make sure you don't have the net dude.
Wait,
line, not
wait,
your-
wait. What's your ping, guys?
Oh my god, it's 141.
Andrew,
I'm
let's
telling
fucking
you,
hide.
bro. I something's wrong with my
Aiden,
account, bro.
Yo.
Wait, I'm a host though. It has to be because Aiden's in the
Aiden's
game.
in the game. Made a YouTube video that of like blatantly cheating. They're like a Facebook streamer. Literally dropped 70.
Okay, so that is it. That's the clip. I hope you could hear that clearly. And you can clearly hear Aiden talking about the fact that he was using a VPN to get burger lobbies. And, you know, obviously probably dropping world record gameplay within them. But then he talks about his account throughout that, and he actually got shadow banned at this point. And I believe this is the part where it led up to him contacting his agents to sort the shadow ban out. Which is similar to what happened with Stu Kawaki on the permaban, but it wasn't his own agent, it was somebody else giving Stu Kawaki a contact in Activision to contact directly and get it sorted. But this shows the power that these top-level content creators have, you know, at the press of a button or, you know, phone call away. But this was an old clip, guys, and this was Aiden admitting to VPN and live on stream. He obviously didn't feel that it was a bad thing to do. Even though he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars whilst shitting on kids in lobbies. What are your thoughts on it? Let me read some of these comments here. Let's see. We've got Nathan Mitchell with a £2 donation saying, can you cover Tim Z and Doc using VPN yesterday? Have you got proof of that? Have they stated it on stream? If so, send me any clips over on Twitter into this little section here. Private messages, and I will get through them. Okay? Close that off now. Back here. So that was from Hanji 21 hours ago. That was posted. Appreciate it. Mozania 1 day ago. This is our newest moderator on the actual subreddit. So let's have a little look at what he had to say over here. Before he was a moderator, that is. Wait, is that a player being banned after teaming up with a cheater? No, it cannot be. An actual developer who is taking the responsibility for the community, doing the job. Until the company does not take cheating seriously, nobody has a legit token. No scum, shroud, etc. So this image, let's have a look. Sophia Slaves Ramirez was found to have repeatedly queued together into competitive with cheaters. In multiple instances, the cheater was banned mid-game, logged into a new account and proceeded to re-queue with Slays. Even after she had received a notification of cheater detection, Slays is banned from any association or affiliation with a team in a riot-sanctioned competition for 3 months, ruling Sophia Slays Ramirez queued with actively cheating players and continued to do so, even after receiving a notification of cheater detection. This is a violation of Rule 7.5 of the Valorant Global Competition Policy and the Riot Games Terms of Services. Slays is banned from any association or affiliation with a team in a riot-sanctioned competition for 3 months. Relevant rules, 7.5 Terms of Use. Any conduct that A. violates the terms of use for Valorant, B. violates any guidelines or any policy posted on the official website or social media accounts for Valorant, or C. interferes with use or enjoyment of Valorant by others is prohibited and a violation of this global policy. So the fact is, she got banned for boosting. From teaming up with a cheater. So she was, I've seen this so many times, and I know this, right? There are so many female streamers and male streamers as well who are out there playing with cheaters. I've seen it happen with female streamers on Twitch. That's why I mentioned female streamers first. But there's no way to prove that they know, okay? But the fact is that if they've played with somebody for so long, you just know, okay? This is my opinion. You just know. How many times do you die in a game and you have to spectate them? If their aim is jittering, snapping, locking, or they're calling things out that you know they can't see based off spectating them, of course you're going to know something isn't right. So, why isn't this happening in Warzone? Warzone just don't seem to have the right mentality in combating the cheating situation. They can't combat the cheaters to start with, and then, you know, there's people teaming up with cheaters they can't combat, and then there's people actually boosting. They've got a full squad of 4, and then they've got a cheater running around protecting them in the lobby as well. So Activision need to implement something like this. A 3-month ban isn't long enough, to be fair, but maybe she will learn from her mistake. If she never used cheats herself and was only teaming with them, fair enough. She will learn from her mistakes, because that's 3 months without any competitive gameplay for her on that game. And if that's her sole source of income, then that's a big loss for 3 months, isn't it? So let's have a look what we've got here. ASB London, bro, Battlefield says, just send £5. Thank you very much for the donation. Afro Samurai, $5 donation. What's up, BadBoy Beaman? Much respect for all the love you showed, DJ CeeLo, man. The community appreciates the hell out of you. But that's it, man. Hey, listen, when somebody's legit, when somebody's getting shit on from a community that are supporting people with the most suspicious gameplay out there, then, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw my support behind them, especially, let's be fair, before I threw any support behind CeeLo, I went and checked out his gameplay. I realised instantly he was on Xbox. I carried on watching all of his teammates that he was playing with at the time, checked out their streams to see if any of them were cheating as well. I went and checked his stats to make sure that he hadn't been playing on PC whilst he was offline or anything like that, right? And I found that after a 4 or 5 hour deep search that everything seemed legit. So straight away I decided I'm going to back this guy up. This guy deserves to have some positivity, and I send positive vibes his way. We got him over 1,000 on YouTube, 1,000 subscribers, that is. And guys, if DJ CeeLo wants to become a YouTube partner or wants to be monetized, he needs 4,000 hours watch time. I suggest, if you want to know the story about him, go and check out his most recent upload. Give it a full watch, start to finish. This will help him get his watch time anyway. But also, the video itself is fantastic and it shows the whole story, okay? So go ahead and check that out. And also go and check him out on Twitch. He streams live every day, I think. Well, he's been live every day since I actually went over there, so I'm guessing on that. But he's got over 1,500 wins. He's an Xbox player, 1.56 KD. Furious Styles Gaming in the chat. What's going on, man? I hope you're good. Try and slow down with this talking, man. Running out of B fuel. 110%. Nah. We've done that twice already this stream. Okay. Is this how aim assist works in Warzone? Is that white dot aim assist at work? Genuine question. Since I'm new here to Warzone, let's go. I don't know what you're on about in that clip. Maybe the small jitter that happens just as he's like sort of climbing up. Let's pull it right back and watch this. So there's like a little sort of motion that he makes between these two boxes, which sort of makes him pull back. And I think that's caused the crosshair to appear to jitter. But I don't think that that clip has anything sus about it. Unless it whips in there, remember though. Nah. Listen, right, when it comes to that guy, yeah, there's like probably 1,000 clips out there that you could say, yeah, look at this. And I'm talking about recent gameplay. I'm not talking about old gameplay. Anything that's old, I've seen. Yeah, I've been through it, I've seen it all. Okay? And the more recent stuff, there's just... Don't get me started on him, alright? It's not what I want to do. Not tonight, okay? There's plenty out there. There's plenty of videos out there. Let the man breathe for a sec. Afro Samurai coming in with the Tier 1 Triple B Fam membership. Welcome to the Triple B Fam, Afro Samurai. Much appreciated. Chris Roberts says, you ever noticed almost like 90% of all Z shots basically go to the chest? Yes. In his earlier gameplay especially, in all of his earlier uploads from the start of his Warzone uploads on YouTube, yes. Especially when the Grau and the Kilo and things like that were actually meta, you know, it's noticeable when they're using the VLK scope on the guns, it's noticeable. MSA coming in with the tier 1. Welcome to the Triple B fam, MSA. Yes. Listen, we're getting members galore here tonight. Guys, calm down. I actually had someone message me about different tiers on my membership, so I only had one tier. I've decided to set up 2 more, and you know, it's up to you guys if you want to be tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. And I don't know, but a couple of people did go for the higher tier, the ones who asked me to set it up. So that's the only reason they're there. If you do feel like supporting the channel a bit more, then tier 1's fine. No problem. No tier's fine as well, though, guys. Remember that. MSA, welcome to the Triple B fam from the real PJ. That's it, guys, showing the support. That's right. Afro Samurai, welcome as well. Yes, from Merc. That's what's going on. Right, so we've got Joe cheating here. Okay. This is from Profit Hog 1 day ago. Again, that's just literally one of his YouTube videos, probably going to be about 15 minutes long. Guys, what I say is when I do these is if somebody posts a clip, I'll watch it. If somebody posts a link with a timestamp, I'll watch it. But let's be honest, just watching videos of somebody else playing a game for 20 minutes, like there's going to be moments in there that aren't suspicious. There's going to be moments that are. I've actually watched Joe O's gameplay in the past, and I've mentioned this before. We did put a video out about him. It turns out that there was a glitch with the watch at the time where you could see a little green light through the wall, and he claimed that he could see the enemy through the wall, perfectly tracked him, and I was like, But it was only that day that that glitch started happening. As soon as I realised it was a glitch, I took the video down and put out a public apology. Mr. Nice Guy Games with a $5 donation, much appreciated. Zelena. Broadcasters and this guy is really sussy. What is this, a TikTok account? Again, guys, like it depends what type of stuff it is, but that's just a screenshot showing that this guy's apparently sus. Zune who? Right. But again, with the way in which TikTok videos are made, we find it hard to actually analyze. You can't see like 2/3 of the detail of the actual game in front of you, so we wouldn't be able to tell if they're wall hacking anyway. And the fact is that they can edit things in and out. So you could literally put somebody else's camera over the gameplay and say it's theirs, especially if their name isn't showing in the bottom left-hand corner, okay? There's plenty of people on TikTok who put out fake videos, so they'll go and take somebody else's 40 bomb, they'll edit it down, or best plays, they'll edit it down and just throw their webcam on it and post it out as their own. You can't see the name of the original player, so, you know, they put music over it so you can't hear any voices or call-outs or team call-outs. TikTok is what it is, isn't it? I use TikTok simply just to post out like a minute clip of one of my videos and say, you know, go and see the full video on YouTube, and that's about it. What's this headband versus Sarge stuff I'm seeing? Dan Dealer. I don't want to say dealer because it kind of sus. But yeah, I know what you're on about with that comment though. Like, I mean, listen, the Sarge is in no way biased towards one side or another, okay? I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the Sarge, before me and him actually started speaking and I decided to play a couple of games of Apex with him, he put a video out about me. He literally mocked me in a video. I watched that start to finish, and from the minute he started doing an impression of me crying, apologising to Zelena, I was just in absolute bits, laughing. It was hilarious. He put that out about me, and that didn't bother me one bit. He's done the same now with Headband, and he basically made an absolute joke of Headband. So he's putting out the information with a comedic value. I don't see the issue. He could come out tomorrow and put a video out about me and take the mickey out of me. And the thing is, I still enjoy his content. Do you know what I mean? If people are bothered by the videos that people like that make, then they need to maybe harden the fudge up. Neil with the £2 donation saying, much respect to Triple B. Keep taking out those Z-laners. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Neil, mate. Much appreciated. Here we go, right? This is actually a post in my subreddit from Jerome22. My apology. I have watched the videos. I have reviewed the VOD from both DJ CeeLo and even one of his teammates who was streaming at the time. I didn't see anything 100% concrete pointing towards the fact that he was stream sniping. As of this morning, I went into his Twitch chat and apologised to him personally. You can view the clip here. I know I've seen it. I actually shared that out onto Twitter. I don't recall Tim Cloak or anyone for that matter telling me to go after stream snipers in the past. It's usually only blatant hackers. I'm not sure they even thought I would do it. I think it was more just funny banter between them. Folksy tells the squad a couple of times he thought he killed me. I wasn't sure if I was in the lobby. I know defending their statements. I know defending their statements really doesn't work here, but thought it was worth mentioning. I'm not posting this in here expecting positive comments to follow. It is not lost on me how I am viewed in this community. But I did think it was important to provide an update that I did apologise to DJ CeeLo TTB. Well, in actual fact, I put a tweet out explaining that out of all the shit that went on in that whole situation, the first person to publicly apologise was the cheater, the person using cheats in the game, who Z-Laner and Cloaksy decided to call in to kill these stream snipers who weren't actually stream sniping. So first of all, I respect the apology. I do. Are you going to stop cheating in the game though, Jerome? Probably not. So therefore, you could end up killing these guys in the future again anyway. What if in the future, Tim the Tatman, Cloaksy, Nick Merckx, or any of these guys who give you orders to kill in the game, sort of tell you to kill this guy again? And then what? You're going to have to publicly apologise again. If you just stop cheating in the game and stop trying to, I don't know, brown nose these top level content creators to try and be involved in their circle of friends, maybe then your apology will have some substance. But unfortunately, like, you've apologised for something that you're going to continue to do, whether or not it's directly at him or not, it doesn't matter. You might get other innocents in the game as well. You probably have already in the past, which is something I did mention in the past, and a couple of people seem to think that you had the software that could detect if somebody else in that lobby was cheating. But don't you think if that existed, that Activision would have their hands on it and be able to tell if other people in the lobby are cheating? Just, hey, I'm telling you, that's exactly what would happen. So Jerome come out and publicly apologised. Hats off for that. But the fact is, he went and killed an innocent in the Warzone, somebody who wasn't cheating. Now, the whole argument in the past is that Jerome is the anti-cheat and that Jerome protects these streamers from other cheaters. But what this whole situation proved is that the streamers have called DJ CeeLo and his team stream snipers and sent Jerome over, who done no checks prior to going over and killing them. He just went straight for them and got them, and then done checks afterwards. So everything about that whole situation is wrong. Jerome coming into the subreddit and apologising, fair enough for that. If he doesn't continue cheating, fair enough. If he does, then it means nothing, okay? And it's that simple, really. Jerome22 is a cheater in the game to this day. And until he says that he stops, until he comes out with a video claiming that he's going to stop, you know, being the fifth member of a team or boosting alongside these top-level content creators, then, you know, I mean, Cloaksy even asked if he was in the chat before sending him over. You know, he might be in the chat, Jerome, you're in the chat, I think, with his words. But there are plenty of videos out there surrounding that. I didn't want to get into it at all, but Jerome literally apologised in there, so I needed to mention it. I'm amongst mortal men, it's happy. Yeah, I'll be honest, Happer, mate. If I find out that there's still videos going out of you cheating, then you will be shunned from this community. I see you turning a new leaf, and I hope that's the forward sort of destination for you and your channel. I know there's going to be a lot of conversations and talk within your chat and on your videos about certain cheats because of the history you've got. But hey, it's good to see that you're streaming legitimately and dying quite a lot. It's good. It's payback. Yeah, and I hope a lot of cheaters actually shit on you as well, Happy. Yeah, a lot. Can't imagine the amount of accounts you've been through. Right, what's this one? Apparently, Z-Lane privately apologised to DJ CeeLo. Okay, yeah, that's something I was meant to mention in that last bit. CeeLo mentioned to me that Z-Lane privately apologised. What good does that do? What Z-Lane did was bang out of order, calling in a cheater to kill somebody else in the game, just because he got outplayed. But then to not have the decency to publicly apologise, because let me tell you as well, if Z-Lane publicly apologises to this man right here, his Twitch channel blows up, his YouTube blows up, this guy gets the recognition he deserves. He's gone out of him and his team have killed Z-Lane and his team, and then got wiped out by a cheater on Z-Lane's command. The least Z-Lane could do, in my opinion, would be to give a public apology, allowing his community to go and check out DJ CeeLo. I apologise, I was in the wrong, we shouldn't have done this, it won't happen again, and I think you guys should go and check out DJ CeeLo's channel. Go and check it out, show some love in his chat, and go and hit that follow button for him. How hard is that to say and do? But no. Z-Lane doesn't even thank his community for the help and support when he's posting about his Porsche, does he? Biffle quad kill. To me, very sus. Watching slow-mo. Okay, we're going to watch this one now, guys. Oh, sorry, let's go back a sec. That one again was from Hanji. So thank you very much for that, Hanji, for that post there. And this one is from Robocrot. Yeah, man. Right. Let's see if we can whip this into 720p. Apparently that's the best we get on Reddit at the minute, so I don't know. The only issue I've got with Reddit at the minute is that you can't slow it down. But if you were to watch the transfers between enemies in that car there, it's literally, as soon as that first guy was down, it transferred to the next guy. As soon as he was down, it transferred to the next guy. I'm going to watch this again now, but I'm going to watch it and just check for the hit markers, okay? So you see the armor plate pop up and stuff like that. Treeball with a $78 donation saying if he issues a public apology, it's him publicly admitting he used a hacker to his benefit. Well, that's exactly why I think he didn't as well, Treeball. That's exactly it. But I honestly also think that if I was in CeeLo's position, but listen, it's up to CeeLo. He's such a nice guy, doesn't want the beef, doesn't want the drama, doesn't want the issues surrounding it, and he deserves nothing but positivity. But I would screenshot that message that I received from Z-Lane and post it out. Tag Z-Lane and say, Z-Lane privately apologised to me. I really wish this was put out in a public manner. I wonder why he didn't. Question mark, think him paid. Yeah, and that's how I would have approached it. Okay. So, let's take a look at this now for hit markers. Oh my god. So, this symbol here, I'm pointing with my finger at my monitor and expecting you guys to see it, right? So this here, just watch it. Now, this is recorded on somebody's phone on a TV, by the way, guys, yeah? So, it's not the best quality, but just watch the hit markers. Once they're all down and he's quad feeded, he just continues to hit the vehicle. But there was not once in there that there was a bullet missed. Not once. So even between transferring from one enemy to the next, whilst he's absolutely lasering them all out of a moving vehicle, there just seemed to be not one moment where there wasn't a hit marker. I'm gonna record this properly, or find out the timestamp for it at least, and then slow it down and watch it properly, because that, to me, the fact that there wasn't a single bullet missed in a quad feed there, something just ain't right. CeeLo deserves Elena giving him some clout. It's happy, yeah. Definitely, that's it. But Elena is scared of losing it. I don't want to give him my clout, because what if I lose it, like, you know? Or maybe he thinks CeeLo will badmouth him or whatever, but maybe there's reasons behind it. Maybe he's not allowed to shout people out in that manner. Maybe he's been told to keep it quiet because they were teaming with a cheater in a game, calling in a known cheater to kill a team of legit players. Unlucky! And hey, none of them are banned either, you know, for boosting. None of them are banned. None of them have lost any sponsorships for cheating within the game that they're amazing at. Amazing at. Okay. So that was a sus clip, I think, from Diaz Biffle, where he's completely wiping a full team out of a car without missing a single bullet with the quad feed, and there wasn't a single moment in there where he didn't get a hit marker. So we'll give that a little award. I wish it was in better quality, and whoever posted this, if you are in the chat, right, in the comments now, find the timestamp for me, or let me know the link to the video and sort of a roundabout time of it, and I'll go and check it out properly. Yeah, it's a joke. Game is a joke from P2J2. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. This is a game that when it first came out, I loved so much. I loved this so much. I was spending like 15 to 18 hours a day on it. For the first 2 weeks, I was in the top 100 in the world for wins. And that's all I cared about. I didn't care about getting kills. But all these guys who transferred over from Blackout, all they were bothered about was kills. They were like, this game isn't designed for wins. It's designed for kills. Like, no. Any battle royale is designed for people competing to be the last team alive or the last man alive if it's solos. So that's what a battle royale is. So I was playing for the wins. I didn't care if I had to camp a whole game, sit in a bathroom and wait for, you know, the third party on the last two other teams, and then just bam, bam. That's what I did. And I got the wins, and I was in the top 100 for 2 weeks, and then it all went downhill after that because I started taking a little bit of time to have sleep. I mean, who needs sleep? Certainly, it's Iron doesn't need sleep, does he? Because he just, the first maybe 6 months, probably still to this day, just grinds it. Most wins in the game and so on. Nuts. Triple B, God mode on. Yeah, that's the one. God mode. I actually remember when God mode cheats first started showing up in Warzone. And it wasn't nice. But I actually genuinely believed at the time, when I first saw them, that it was to do with like an in-game glitch. There was actually a God mode glitch where it wasn't necessarily God mode, but it was when the game was sort of like 3 months old about, and if you died, went to the gulag, held a grenade, and killed yourself in the gulag, then your teammate brought you back, and they died instantly. You didn't take any damage from the storm, okay? And that was going on for about 2 weeks before they patched it as well. And you'd be in the middle of like the last circle as it was closing in. This was before the circles moved from, you know, to different locations, where the last circle just closed in on itself, and you'd just be stood there on your own, no one around, and there's some guy literally all the way up at damn, you're in prison, and they're just sitting there like shooting the sky like they've won because they're not taking damage from the storm. That was, you know, I think when they put things like that in the game, there's got to be some sort of intention behind them to keep people, because there are people out there who dedicate YouTube channels to finding glitches within games. It's a massive thing within the zombies community. I used to actually enjoy finding these glitches. That doesn't affect anyone else. Yeah, I'm not competing against other people in that game. It's me against the computer. So I would get involved, find the glitches and so on, and they wouldn't be allowed to be input into any official Zombie World records because they analyse the whole stream and they would find that in there. So any official Zombie World records have to be legit based on the gameplay that you've streamed. Natasha, the gift that just keeps giving from. No stretch. Okay, this one's got 2 awards as well. Triple B, have you heard of the bloody mouse? Is that like when Tom caught Jerry, or the bloody mouse? The name sort of rings a bell and I don't know why. Right, let's watch this one. Okay, so watch it back. We can see the helicopter there. I'm looking at the shadow over here. No knowledge on the shadow. That's so strange. The helicopter's moving from left to right on a diagonal basis, and then she downs one player there. And that's fine because she saw the helicopter coming from this direction. But then, whoever recorded this, by the way, yeah, these recommended channels here, what the hell is that? Why is he even recommended? Anyway, so the direction in which she's moving with her aim here is fine because that's the direction that the helicopter was moving. Although the aim did seem very accurate. She is keyboard and mouse player. But watch the transfer from right down here to left. And it's almost tracking something in a zigzag manner. 2 downs there. Okay, so I'm going to pull it back a second. I just want to check something. So that's the first down there. And then that's the second down, isn't it? Okay, let me just... First down. Second down. So she's down 2 here and transfers over to the left this side. Starts shooting in a zigzag motion. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that? That is literally like rain or hailstones just turned up. Zigzag motion there. So, I mean, from that zigzag shooting at the end, nothing really come of it, I don't think. She got 2 downs, which both seemed to be in the direction that the helicopter was moving beforehand. So, let me just... I do find that a bit strange, actually, yeah. It's almost like a snap off. Like her aim literally snapped off from them kills. But again, based on that very short clip, I'm going to say that I can't give an answer whether it's suspicious or not, okay? But I've been sent a few clips of this girl in the past, which I've been able to debunk. I've been sent some that are questionable, but not enough to mention on their own. So, yeah, keep your eyes peeled on Natasha. But that clip in itself, without any prior information or information afterwards, there's just nothing much in it. Okay, just looks like she's tracking a helicopter. What do you guys think, though? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me have a look at this. The feds just broke down Beaman's door. Yeah, someone's, what's it called? What did he call it in America? Swatting or something like that. I don't know whether it's a thing in the UK, but if it is, like, fine, not in anyway. But yeah, that's what it sounds like. Someone's attacking me door, man, definitely. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Luke himself says the entire scope sight is yanked to the left. It's obscured the view inside the scope. It's obvious. But there's no damage done once that aim goes to the left. Nothing. There's no damage done. Okay, these downed markers here, the player down marker here is from the first initial 2 kills that she gets from the helicopter. You see the hit markers here, right? She downs 1 there. Yeah, that's the first one. And then she downs the second there, up here. And then it goes to the left. The only thing that, in my opinion, I think that could be is that her aim, if it is aimbot, will be locked onto a player. So it would lock onto the first player and then lock onto the next available player. And then as she toggles off, it would snap back to the location which it should be pointing. That's all I can think there. But she's not getting any hit markers as she comes left. Even when she zigzags down, the only markers here are from the previous downed players. So I don't think that that shows anything really suspicious other than a possible, like, aimbot finishing doing what it's doing and it aim going back to the initial location it should be aiming. The tree could have blocked some shots too. I mean, it didn't block enough shots to stop her killing 2 guys out of a helicopter. So, you know, I mean, there's obstructions there, but she's got the helicopter showing up on the map to know the direction in which the helicopter is. Let's have a look who's Happer talking to here. Swatting is pretty bad over here. I went to school with all the police in my town, so I'm untouchable. So that's why you've got that attitude. I get it now. It all makes sense. Happer, what do you think of that clip? Got people in the chat saying that they think she's cheating. I'm not going to base off that clip whether or not I think she's sus or not. I've seen clips that are more suspicious than that. The only thing about that to me that I would say seems a little bit off is the way the aim looks like it recorrects back to the initial location it should be aiming at the end. But even then, that could just be a small flick. She's keyboard and mouse player. That was too fluid to be an aimbot jitter. That's from It's Happer, who is a known world record holder. I mean, cheater. Okay? Do you know what though? I respect people sending clips in that are borderline, isn't it? Yeah. But if you're a little bit skeptical about something like that, try and add a little bit more context before and after, because especially if it's to do with wall hacks, you need to have at least a minute before. If they had a UAV up 15 hours prior to this moment you're talking about, you need to let people know. You might get called a clip manipulator or whatever they call for it. Zelena, right? Natasha again. Okay, we got more. Get that in 720. Not sus. Nothing about that was sus. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, right? Let me explain why, okay? So you can see the size of the circle here. This building over here. I'm telling you, from the point that this clip has been started, that there's probably prior knowledge that there is an enemy over on that building. It's a common building for enemies to be on as well. And as she's coming around this side, although the quality of this clip that we're watching is in 720p, keep an eye over here. Yeah? You can see that. She can see that. She's not locked straight onto this person over there. She saw him a mile off as she was sliding down the roof to the left. She starts to aim, and guess what? Her aim automatically crosses over the body here, goes all the way to the elbow on the left arm of the enemy. And if we continue playing it, as the enemy falls, it goes up to the head. And then as the enemy lands, her aim goes above the head and then back down to what appears to be the right arm. And at no point here has she taken a shot. Her aim bounces down to the knee. You can see natural adjustments in this as well, guys. Just to be clear, everything about this appears like natural adjustments. And then she takes the shot. Now, even when she takes the shot, there didn't seem to be any specific location on that enemy that her crosshair locked to. Let's watch it as it's been slowed down by the person who's uploaded this, by the way. MSA with a $10 donation, much appreciated, man. So this has been slowed down. This This will overemphasize exactly the natural aim that you're looking for as well. You see it as she's trying to correct as the enemy lands. She goes a little bit too low, so she brings it back up as she's moving it to the left. Yeah. It's all over the place. Ooh, shot him in the bits. Look at that. Hey. Poor fella. But that to me, right, it just appears natural. Nothing about that was sus. Even if, like, she didn't know any knowledge that the guy was in that building in the first place, as she slid down the roof slightly to the left, she can see that guy jumping off. She repositions herself, tries to get her aim straight, and she even has to wait until that guy is landed and moving after landing before taking the shot. So he's jumped off the main roof onto the garage roofs, and as he's jumping off the garage roof, she takes the shot and hits him in the crotch area. I mean, there's nothing about that is aim lock or anything. Let's just make sure that that's exactly what it was posted for, though. Natasha, more examples of sticky aim on limb hitboxes for multiple frames. She's on the same shit Z-Legger is on. Definitely not. Definitely not. Not in that clip anyway. What do you guys think in the chat? That is from NoStretch8175. So I'd love to know your opinions on that. Do you think I broke that down enough? Or would you like to hear more detail about why I don't think it's suspicious? He had plates on his junk. Remier Hoffman, always stay protected. Be fuel. Get yours today. No, we won't do that. Well, I'm going to keep scrolling, right? I'll keep scrolling, childish tycoon. It would only be sus if that was a dude shooting the crotch. Not suspicious, looked legit. Nope, that was a person trying to aim. Women's reflexes are terrible. Steve Banning will have less of that, please. I see a lot of cheaters using bone scan because it looks natural. But hide DFS, right? Okay, so bone scan does look more natural, especially when you are already shooting. What you got to remember is you've got the bullet traces of the gun, especially with all these additional blueprint bullet traces that you can get, right? When the aim moves up and down the body, that bone scan effect adds more to the natural recoil of it. It looks like you're controlling the recoil as it's bouncing up and down the body while you're shooting them. But if that enemy is to run in zigzags right in front of you, no matter what, if you've got a bone scan effect on, that would be more damning because you would be moving up and down the body with this bone scan effect and zigzagging with them at the same time whilst hitting every shot. But what you're seeing here is what appears to be not even good aim, okay? Not even good aim. She had plenty of time in that whole scenario to, aim at the head and take the headshot, but she didn't. She hit the crotch area after having to reposition about 5 or 6 times. First one sus, second one not, from Afro Samurai. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But personally, don't get me wrong. I think the fact that she's shooting through the tree and downs the 2 people out the helicopter is suspicious enough for me. But you've got to remember that all you've got to do is, if you're already hitting shots prior to that tree, look at the speed of the helicopter and just track it. Yeah, and there's a chance you will get the kill. Yeah. But again, the way in which it almost snaps off or, recorrects the aim to the position it should have been, it's one of them for me where I wouldn't comment directly on that. But if there was 10 more like it on the same person, then of course I would make an opinion. But that second one, definitely not sus. Clipped this yesterday from Z-Laner's short stream on Facebook. Sure looks to me like his aim locks onto the player's ankle leg. It even appears to follow the footstep. Right. We'll watch this. We're going to watch this. Regular speed. Oh no, wait. Let's start it again. Right there. Get it in 720. It turns out I can pin merchandise as well, you know. So that to me, again, Hop and Dude has covered this quite a lot. And I genuinely believe that there is something fishy going on with the likes of Limlock and stuff like that. Not just Elena, a lot of other streamers. But there is so many noticeable moments where Elena's crosshair seems to have a small snap to a limb and Pixel Perfect track that limb until he starts shooting or ADSing. So that's actually a good clip from Feeling Ear. Give that an upvote. I haven't even been upvoting things, I do apologise. I've just tried to pin merchandise here and I'm not even sure if it's worked. So yeah. He ducks on that moment. His aim goes with it. You think? You have to hit every shot from that far. He just plays 8 hours a day, brah. Brah. Something's going on here, wait there. I don't know what's going on here. I've just tried to pin my merchandise and I think it might be running an advert. Let me know if it's gone to an advert, guys. I do apologise. It's just said ad inserted when I'm trying to insert the merch. Don't know. So we'll just crack on with it anyway. So as you guys can tell, there's a recurring pattern in this subreddit. A lot of people are posting about Zelena. The reason for that is because there is a lot of footage out there. But yeah. We've got Kobe Lee saying, after Headband's clip, I can't tell aim assist and aimbot apart anymore. Which clip? The one where he where he addressed his own clip? Personally, I don't understand why he responded the way he did. If it wasn't sarcasm, that is. He claims it to be sarcasm. Others claim it not to be. Personally, if I was to read that, I wouldn't see sarcasm in it, but that's my opinion. And only Headband knows whether or not he was being sarcastic in that comment. But it didn't look like aimbot to me anyway. I was watching the clip. I watched it and thought, why would he even respond to it like that anyway? But yeah. Why no hat from Mr. Vigo? I wanted to let me head breathe. I've been sparring in the gym all week. Been going in. I've been in 6 times this week for training and sparring, and I've got a bit of a black eye. I've got a couple of marks on my head. My head's hurting at the minute. You know, like bruised. Couple of punches. You know. So I wanted to let me head breathe a little bit. Guys, I don't even know how to tell if an ad has been inserted, but it's saying that an ad is inserted. Can anybody tell me if an advert is played? Because it keeps saying ad inserted on this screen. I need to know. Sending me West. This dude is an absolute arsehat. His 3rd kill, he pre-fires a dude around the corner almost perfectly. All his videos are extremely sus. What do you guys think? I'm not going to even address that. Little Bear 207. Thank you for posting in the subreddit and getting involved in the community. But you can only see 1/3 of the gameplay on that, which means you can't see the name of the player because of the second left side of the screen being cut off and the right side of the screen being cut off. Just edited his camera over. It could be that it's not even his gameplay based off that. It's a YouTube short, probably come from a TikTok video. I ain't got one. YouTube Prime, nay ads from Angrish. Everyone's saying no adverts, right? You using an ad blocker? I don't know who Strat is, Northis, mate. Don't know. Even in Triple B, how's it going? From Danny Taylor. Alright, Dan, mate. Yeah, everything's going well. But 2 hours and something into the stream now. I'm nowhere near finished yet. And just... I don't know what's going on. I really don't. It seems as though... Can I refresh that? Okay. Refresh the Reddit. I'm going through things now that have already been posted. I'm not going to refresh and go through stuff that's brand new today. I've already started working my way down, and that's the way we're going to do it. And then next week, that will get caught in it. I'm sure of it. But I'm not going to keep sitting here refreshing because everybody who's already posted over the last week since our last live stream, I want to try and get through most of them first, okay? Every video will eventually get its turn, whether it turns up on a live stream, whether I make a video of it, whatever, or whether or not I just comment on it and let you know whether or not it's sus or not, okay? Z-Lane, what's this here? Okay. I've noticed a trend how to handle discussions. I'm going to read this, guys. I want to know what this says, okay? I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Right, okay. Let's read this anyway. I have noticed a trend with those who fall over themselves defending their favourite streamers. Not always, but often, and it seems to be increasing. The people who think they are legit only think of cheating, hacking as rage-style hacking. Even with all of the video evidence out there showing that doesn't have to be the case, which we know they won't and don't watch because they don't feel like they need to, because Mr. Streamer Man is legit. They will only recognise one style, so I have decided to approach those discussions a little differently from here on out. I will ask them very simply questions that go something like this. What are your criteria for cheating? Do you have to see cross-screen snaps and locks rage hacking style? Do you need to see a cheat menu pop up on stream? If their answer to either of these is yes, or if they try to deflect and regurgitate the usual non-arguments of low KD bot, just built different, 8 hours a day, you're just jealous, but aim assist, etc., then just stop right there, save your breath because there is no helping them. But I have noticed they often just won't respond. Sometimes I think that no response is probably the best form of response. Yeah, I don't respond to trolls, not very often. If I do, it's usually because I feel that something that they've said within the troll could actually be answered, and maybe they could turn a new leaf and maybe open their eyes a little bit better. But most trolls, 9,999,999 times out of a million, I won't respond to. But I do see this as a trending situation where, say for example, I'm putting out videos and I'm breaking things down. I'm explaining how cheats work. I am explaining how specific cheat softwares work and how you can actually adjust things, smoothness, speed, aim, field of view, anything you can think of to do with the aimbot, along with the wall hack settings and things like that, and how you can make them look like rage hacks or how you can make them look like sticky aim assist, to the point where, other than looking at directions and lines in the way in which people are tracking through walls and stuff like that, you wouldn't be able to notice the aim as aimbot, right? But I've been doing this now for over a year. I think there's like 370 something videos uploaded in relation to cheating on Warzone and streamers potentially cheating and caught cheating as well. And throughout all them videos, a lot of the ones who were caught cheating by accidentally showing their cheat menu or just owning up to it after the video went out, showing damning evidence of them, their cheats were set up to try and look legit. A lot of them. Anyone who's trying to rage hack on stream usually shows the wall hacks and they just don't care. But the ones who've been caught, the ones who've exposed themselves, they were all trying to be legit. So how is it that then out of nowhere, J God, another guy on YouTube, I can't remember his name. They tried starting to do exposed cheater videos. But the people that they were talking about, the people that they were exposing were people who hadn't fine-tuned their settings. They were people who were rage hacking, people who were snapping onto people all over the place in the game. And that was them. Showing that they're willing to combat cheaters, but also fitting a very fine narrative, which is that this is what cheating looks like. Ignore anything else. That's my opinion on it, though, by the way, guys. That is not what they said. And I can't say for certain or for sure that those were their intentions. But it come across almost like they were trying to show you what a cheater looks like. Ignore BadBoy Beaman. Ignore any other YouTuber out there saying that the cheats can be fine-tuned. Ignore them. Look at my video. You know, J God's got over 1 million subscribers and he's putting out a video showing you exactly what cheating looks like. But that's what rage hacking looks like. That's not what somebody who's hiding their cheats looks like. So my channel is based around people who are hiding it to try and become something they're not. Try and make a mint. Try and become rich and famous from in the streaming industry from cheating. Okay, that's why I started all of this, because I got fucked over in the past by an old teammate I was playing with. We're not going to get into that. But the idea behind it was that people are hiding it. I didn't realise when I started this video series that there were so many. And it turns out that the streaming industry is just absolutely shite and shocking. And there are lots of people out there who are willing to, they'll roll on someone just to gain 10 more followers. You know, they're not bothered. There's no trust in 99% of these streamers. But then you've got the legit ones, right? And those legit streamers trying hard, they don't get the recognition they deserve. So, hey, what we did with CeeLo recently, where we showed him love, and I'm hoping you guys still go and check out his stream on a daily basis when he's live, even if it's just for 5 minutes, even if it's for an hour, 2 hours, whatever. Because the guy's so humble, the guy's so... I go in, I enjoy talking with him, I'll type in the chat, he replies. Mid-game, he replies. Yeah, don't get that from top-level content creators. The best thing you're going to get from them is to learn how to hide your cheats, or to learn how to play good if they're good at the game. Okay, they're not going to invite you to a game. They're not going to play with you. Then you've got small content creators who will be like, do you know what? Come play with us. We do member games on Sunday. We do subscriber games on Saturday, whatever. Go and support the smaller streamers, guys. And that's what we're about here. And hopefully, we can start putting out more videos and more support towards the smaller streamers, whether it be Warzone, whether it be multiplayer, whether it be, you know, Apex Legends, who knows? But smaller content creators deserve the recognition. J God is a hard-working and dedicated person. Don't trash talk him. Chat. From Ray T. Hey, listen, right, I'll say it as it is, right? I'll tell you it as it is. J God has always put effort into his videos. J God has always put out great content. And he deserved the growth he got, okay? But it's only recently that he started getting involved in other people's business, okay? Using his following to sort of back their side up, okay? And that's my opinion on it. So chat, I don't appreciate people being personal when it comes to insults or anything like that. So make sure we keep the chat clean in that aspect. But if you've got an opinion on something related to the gaming world that involves these guys, feel free to express that in the chat. So mods, if you're in the chat still, make sure you're removing any sort of personal insults like that, please. B, you look like Harrison Ford, mate. I'm not sure how to take that. Isn't Harrison Ford about 80 now? You cheeky bugger. If we got a Namzo B coming in with a What's Up Triple B. What's going on, Namzo? God damn it. J-God put out videos of his favourite streamers despite they are hard cheating, trying to justify that their gameplay is legit when it's blatant. That's another thing. If you were to compare his, you know, spectating a cheater footage and then compare it to spectating a top-level content creator if you were to change the audio of him talking and put it on the other video, I mean, they would both fit. Treeboard coming in with the 38 again. Thank you very much. Last one from me. I need to sleep. Triple B, you red or blue? Super Leeds. Oh, you a Leeds fan? Yeah, I'm red. I support Liverpool. Although I am more of a boxing fan myself. So when it comes to football, I will watch the game. I don't go to the games and I prefer boxing. But thank you very much for the donations, Trevor, and hope to see you again soon. Let's keep going through these now. Blame Truth believes Zelena is cheating after watching Headband's video on him. And that was a great video, guys. We actually did put this out on Twitter for anyone who didn't see it. Blame Truth got a couple 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And it's really good to actually see somebody of that level willing to speak out. What kind of content does Blame Truth put out? Truthful content. He speaks his mind, whether or not it be politically correct or not, I assume. And so it's probably borderline content, but he comes out and just says that he's watched the clip, he knows that Zelena is cheating, but he actually goes on to say that he thinks Zelena should continue to do it, because so what, if you've learned how to make millions from cheating, good on you, and so on. But it's the fact that their millions would go away if his community found out that he was cheating. Well, would they go away, or would his community still follow him? That is another big question over it. But guys, you can go over and check that out. That's a Blame Truth video, and I actually think I linked it on my Twitter account if you want to go and check it out over there. Give that a little upvote. I'll give that one an upvote as well. That's from DT Hack 6. This one was from Expensive Sorbet 909 again. Good with the content, good with the posts. This one is from Just Bleggit. Or just be Leggett. I don't know. Leggett. The end of Zelena is inevitable. Let's have a look at this. Z, what's your high zoom sensitivity in multiplayer? 1. Just 1. How do you lock onto these guys from so far away, Z? Holy fuck, Doc. You're literally throwing me under the bus here, Doc. All of these tinfoil hat people are drooling right now. Here's my hat. Right, memes and stuff like that funny. Like I mean, even if you make memes about me, like funny, I'm not bothered. Okay, there's been memes made about me, and I'm pretty sure Headband's gonna get his memes soon. And if Sarge isn't the one to make it, I don't know who will. But there will be a meme of Headband soon saying, "I was being sarcastic," something like that. It's gotta be. It's gonna be a gift. It's gonna be a meme. It's gonna be going on for the people who will come back to this in 10 years' time and be like, "Yeah, remember that guy who's sarcastic?" And unfortunately, it sticks, doesn't it? Mud sticks, but that's that. But it's the same. People accused me of manipulating footage in one of the videos. I literally addressed everything that happened that caused what happened to happen in that clip. And I put out the original clip that was meant to actually be in the video and allowed people to download it from a Google Drive document so that they could see. And the people who did saw that it was still very suspicious in that clip. So there was issues and I made mistakes, but the mistakes weren't my intention. The mistake that I made was not actually double checking the footage before putting it out. But people still out there call me the clip manip. What was it? Rootin' Tootin' clip manipulator or something like that Selena called me. Triple B needs some LEDs in the background. God damn it, not a chance. I won't have all that. Don't need LEDs. I don't need LEDs. Well, I'm in the process of saving up anyway for like an office space, so to speak. So I'm not like sort of in the house. But I still don't think for a second I would have LEDs. Like, it's like a look, isn't it? Like, oh my God, you know, you've got the LEDs, they've got the Astro A40s, they've got, you know, the specific microphone, you know. I'm not a streamer, okay? I make videos, I don't need everything to be fancy and lit up and all flashy. What I need is for people to focus on the gameplay I'm talking about, listen to my voice, but watch the gameplay. And that's sort of like the way that's why it's so simple. I've actually reached out to people on Twitter recently to try and get some overlays made. And although a lot of people's overlays were great, I'm looking for something very simple, in the sense of like, I actually have a cam border. It's just it's like a shadow, a very small shadow. I'm just looking for things to sort of pop up so that I can promote like the socials and stuff like that. But simplicity is key for when you're trying to focus your viewers' attention onto something. And I'm not trying to focus you away from anything else. I'm trying to get you guys to just understand what I'm talking about in the footage and then allow you guys to watch that footage. No need for fancy borders. There's no need for the donation bar. There's no need for noties to pop up or anything like that. Because if I was to have like notifications on if somebody liked the video or subscribed or whatever, then you wouldn't be able to see what I'm talking about at that moment, okay? It's just a distraction from what we're looking through on here. I hope that makes sense anyway, at least. Oh yeah, and guys, yeah, don't forget to hit that like button for me. I don't think I've said it at all. Hit the like button, share the video out, let everyone know we're live, okay? We're still up for a little bit longer now. Probably about another hour or so left. Electricity is rationed in Liverpool. It's not like, is it? I don't even know what's going on here. Don't know what's going on. Have you learned something new? What's that? I don't know what currency that is. ZAR 35. I don't have to learn these currencies. Let me just check something. I should really convert that for me, shouldn't I? So I understand. But thank you very much for the donation of 35. Hey Triple B, if Z-Laner is proven to be hacking or cheating irrefutably, what do you think Doc's gonna do? Well, I mean, he will move away from somebody. If he's found to have been playing with a cheater that he didn't know about, he'll move away from it. And I think with Doc in his position, he can't actually point fingers at people without being 100% sure. So I do think as well, if it does actually show up or come out that something isn't right or a cheat menu is shown or anything like that, a slip of the tongue from Z-Laner, then I do think Doc would be the one to say something. And then I think that would be the end of it for him. And anybody else, for that matter, who Doc plays with. 31 dislikes. 362 likes though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know. When I post a video, I don't know how many likes I get. I think I get about 1,000 on a video. Just assume that the live streams will probably get some as well. I think what it is, if you watch on your phone, it pops up with the live chat. And you have to go off that, hit the like, and then go back on. So just do that for me now, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. YouTube, yo, listen. Got Scottish Casper in the chat. Yo, where's my video, bro? Always begging. Scottish Casper. Always begging for a video. Along with all his little boys on Facebook. And the fact is, right, like, if you are cheating, then eventually you'll get caught. Whether it be by me or someone else or the fact that you get banned. You were permanently banned. You managed to somehow get your account back. Whether or not your contact got in touch with somebody directly at Activision, maybe one of their agents that they have a direct contact with, or maybe a representative through the website. Either way, you managed to get your account back, therefore, no video. But if something does come out in the future where you've had your account banned because of cheats, then you'll get your video then, Casper. But stop begging, it's not a good look, mate. Merc coming in with the tinfoil hat emotes. Not begging, just waiting to prove you wrong. You hate it that I got banned and unbanned. I don't hate it, mate. Listen to me when I say this, right? I'm not out to get everyone. And a lot of people do have this opinion of me that I'm out to get everyone. And the reason people have that opinion is because of the people they listen to on that. You've got to remember that actually I've debunked a lot of stuff on a lot of streamers out there in the past. How many streamers are out in this world How many have I actually put videos out about? Weigh it up. Do I accuse everyone of cheating? No, I don't. Have I debunked people of cheating and put videos out about it? Yes, I have. Have I supported other streamers who have been accused of cheating? Yes, I have. Because there's proof there. Pardon me. I come into your live stream when you were actually permanently banned, and I told you that I'd been sent multiple clips of your gameplay and debunked them all. Yeah? So, why would I be happy that you got banned? Or why would I be sad that you got unbanned? If you got unbanned and it was for a legitimate reason, right? I would love to see the screenshot of the conversation had between your friend and an Activision representative. That's the sort of thing that you say, do you know what? Look, bang, bang, bang. I can post a video out and be like, look, you got banned falsely. This happened. This happened. You got his account back. I know you love the banter, Casper, as well. Like, I see it. I see that you thrive off it. What you are, mate, is a wind-up merchant. But I see that. I see you doing it to a lot of people. Even your teammates, I see you doing it to. And even they don't know how to address it properly. They're like, he's serious or messing, you know. But I see that. Scottish Casper, focus on your sprained ankle, big lad, from Billy Yates. Has he got a sprained ankle? GG Trash Boy says, let's give thanks to all those content creators who take the time to expose people who cheat. Bad boy, I hope you reach 500,000. Why not 1 million? Why not 1 million? Honestly though, let's be honest, yeah. Right. 50,000. Well, what are we on? 52,000. That's a lot. My target, well, it was like my own personal target. There was actually no hope of it happening. Was to try and reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Like, we've only just gone into October, but on 52,600 and something, right? And it's just been flying. So I'm made up. I'm made up that people are willing to listen to what I've got to say, and the people do understand that it is only my opinion ever, unless I state otherwise. That's the best part about it, is that I'm giving you my opinion, and you're allowed to give me yours in the comments. And if you're being toxic in the comments, you're just going to get ignored. If you're giving an opinion, and I'm talking about on my videos, I can barely keep up with the live chat at the minute, but on my videos, if I actually go through the comments, I like them. I like a lot of them, and I give them that little love heart thing that YouTube allows you to give. I still don't know what that means. It doesn't mean I love you, so calm down. If any of you think I've got a crush on you, because that love heart thing, chill. Oh, Casper got a sprained ankle from running cheats. Ah! That's funny. And I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Anyway, guys, don't forget. B-Fuel. Tim Spectator Cheater, and every comment he makes fits Z-Laner. Z-Laner again. Z-Laner again. Guys, come on. Right, so we got another one. Right, we're going to watch this one on Natasha and see what's going on with this. Right, pull it back. Pause it a sec. Put it on 720. It's really annoying that the best quality I can get it on is 720, especially when it's been recorded. Probably looking at this in about 360. And then the output onto Reddit is 720. It's just not good at all whatsoever. Hopefully 100k by the end of the year. Keep it up, Triple B from SHM Eric. I doubt it, man. Like, the pace I grow, it's about 3,000 a month, something like that. But again, I'm happy. Like, I'm made up. I'll be happy with one new subscriber a month, yeah. I'm just made up of it all. It's just great to actually have a lot of people who I can talk to and discuss things with, who have also got an open mind, who can see things from both sides as well. So let me tell you now, yeah. Anyone who like blindly defends a cheater, a streamer who has the most suspicious gameplay, to me, they're bad. But people who are just as bad as them are those who literally accuse everyone of cheating without any proof. Okay? So there's two sides to it. There's the people who just blindly accuse everyone. They're bad. And there's the people who blindly defend everyone. They're bad. And then there's the critical thinkers in the middle who will literally look at both sides of it. That's what I do. And that's what I hope a lot of my community do. Mr. Nice Guy coming in with a $2 donation. The little heart is real love. Okay, listen. Right. It's not. Get over it. Mustafa Belfar with a £5 donation. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Gale Gamer Nats with the true dat. How does Z have zombie camos? Well, he's got a guy. That's all he said, and he said he had the contact, rather, and he'd never done any work on those camos himself. But unfortunately for anybody wanting to look into the details of those stats, you go into COD Tracker GG and you can't find any zombie stats on there. Not that I can find anyway, so you wouldn't even be able to tell if he had done all the correct things within Call of Duty Cold War Zombies to actually unlock the camos that he's got. The question is, if he's got a guy that does them camos, he's obviously got a guy that does the Warzone camos, the Modern Warfare camos, and so on. And whether or not they're using a method or whether or not they're grinding the accounts could only be determined based on kills gotten and whatnot by the guns. And you can check that on COD Tracker. Anyway, let's watch this clip through. I want to see Natasha. I'm just going to call her Natasha because I don't like pronouncing that R. Natasha. That sounds southern. Right. Like, that looks like the person recording has pulled that back slightly, but I actually think it might be the clip itself. Northus, no worries, man, and thank you for the donation. The fact is, mate, I understand the conditions you live with, and I understand that sometimes things can get a bit too much. So that's why I come out and asked you if you were all right, and that you'd, sorted your head out and whatnot. And I'm happy to hear that you had, mate. This would be so much better if it was better quality. I'm going to pull that back again. Again, there's no direct lock onto either of the two enemies in there and the one driving, so I just don't think there's anything in that. She pulls her crosshair to the left, and then it goes slightly back to the right, almost like a swipe shot, which is common for anybody using a sniper or a rifle. And she's on keyboard and mouse again, guys, so you got to remember that. I don't think there's anything suspicious about that. What would you guys think of that? We've watched that about 3-4 times now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Suspicious or not, let me know. G Boyle coming in with the 449. Keep up the good work, Triple B. Not much I hate more than cheaters in games. May all their jobbies be hedgehogs. Thank you very much for the donation. Much appreciated. Young Sandwiches says, I've made shots like that. Bro, she's using mouse and keyboard. His sniper centering is pretty solid. That's another game full of cheaters, as yo. That's why I stopped playing it. Girl Gaming Nat says, his sniper centering is pretty solid. Ride the Skies Gaming, I would actually say his centering is not good. It's not the best. Every clip I've seen so far, other than the helicopter clip, so the last two we've seen on it, including this one, has been like readjustments, and that's it. I don't even think. What did she hit a shot? Yeah. Yeah, didn't even hit a shot. So like, she's over adjusted, tried to readjust back, took a shot and missed. So I mean, that's my opinion. Is this one isn't suspicious? Okay, I'm gonna say that. Papa Bernu F23. I am not a cheater. I have used cheats, and everybody who is a supporter of my channel has seen the multiple videos I've put out explaining that. You can't keep it nice in the chat. You will be removed. And if anyone hasn't seen those videos, there's one called BadBoy Beaman, The Truth. They think it's all over, and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one's name, but there's like 3 or 4 videos out there, I think, of me actually explaining every last detail of how I have the knowledge of cheats that I do and why it got to that point, okay? But not once did I ever live stream using cheats. Not once did I ever live stream from a PC. I only ever live stream from a PS4 when playing Warzone. So, look on that. She's cheating. That reloaded, just move a bit. But it's always on center head. How can you say that? That's from Gamer LOL. How can you say that's always on center head? Watch the crosshair. Right? Above the head of this nearest enemy. Right? In between the head of both of them. So it's now sort of on, like, none of them. And then she misses a shot. But even here, look. It even goes all the way over to the left there. It's never just center. The YouTube caption trying to decode the Scouse accent is gold. Does this have live captions on? Holy hell, I will have to pronounce words properly. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Stream is Jesus. Heartwarming, thanks, you're an inspiration. £2 donation from Northfish, thanks man, much appreciated. But yeah, that one for me, that clip of Natasha, that's 2 of 3 that I would say are not suspicious. The other one is questionable, but nothing else. There we go. We've got a video here from Max Payne 5 days ago. This is sad. These fanboys will even defend swag, even if playing with the famous hacker Jerome 22. There was even letting swag know where everybody is at. That's funny. What's funny is Activision already aware who he is, and still he is not banned, whitelisted. You got to remember when he actually killed CeeLo TTV, or DJ CeeLo TTV. He was on a level 48 account, so obviously Jerome 22 is getting banned, just recreating new accounts, okay? That's my opinion on it. That might not be fact. Jesus, heartwarming bang. Jesus. That's what it's coming through as. Where are my mods at in the chat? Let me know that the mods are still in the chat. I know we're running into a late one here, guys. I know it's a bit longer than last time. Just want to know that the moderators are still here. I don't even think I shared this stream out to Twitter either, you know, guys. I am terrible. Right. Z-Lane are using unlock tool, proof of contract. Right, I've literally just been speaking about this, okay? Pull it back a sec. So the way in which you can tell, obviously everybody knows how to do unlock tools, so you've got to unlock all the attachments, and to unlock camos you need X amount of kills in a certain manner to get that specific camo, and then you unlock that section, and once you've unlocked all them, you unlock gold, platinum, or Damascus, or whatever else it is on Cold War guns with DM Ultra and so on, right? All different challenges for different things. So the Cold War guns, apparently this is proof. Let's see how it goes. Right, Mosinea, wait there. I am actually going to make you a moderator for the YouTube channel as well. You're doing a great job already over on Reddit. So yeah, welcome to the moderator team on here as well. I was actually meant to contact you about that prior to this stream. Let's have a look anyway. Let's watch this video. for proof, you can see. Can we see it? Where's the Activision ID? Okay, this is the battle log ID. Zlaner hashtag 1347. Definitely his account. 1,163 wins with a 19.4% win ratio and a KD of 5.92. That's got to be old. I could have swore his KD dropped, you know. I'm sure it went down to like a 5.46 or something like that. This has got to be old. Does it have the date on it? Did it have the date at the start of this? Sorry, I need to check. Got no date on the start of the screen recording. Okay, we'll still watch it though. We'll still watch it. Okay. 10,294 kills or whatever it is there. Does it get to the weapons? Okay. KSP 45 was a DLC, if I'm right. Been that long since half of these guns were included into the game. I can't remember whether they were DLC, but as far as I'm aware, if you, for example, already had Damascus for guns and then a new one's released, you automatically get Damascus for that. Same with the M Ultra and so on. What do you guys think of that one? Nah, no worries, Mosen here. And Merc, you're here as well. Sorry, Triple B, I had to step away for a minute. Welcome back, Merc. Make sure you let me know as well if you are stepping away. We've only got quite a small number of moderators at the moment. People, you know, I have to notice you around for a while if you want to become mod on this channel or in the subreddit. Subreddit is pretty much run by Perry, who is probably over there like moderating a shit ton of things because we're live actually going through it now. My friend hits this sketchy shot. I still think he cheats. What do you all think? Let's have a bit of fun with this one. They call me Baz. Baz? They call me Baz too. They call me Big Bad Bazzy. Right. Again, look like a swipe shot, but even without slowing that down, I can't tell whether or not it's actually connected to a specific area, the way in which it actually goes. One clip like that could be just a fluke shot, it could just be a great shot, a trick shot, anything like that. But, nah, I won't say whether or not that's suspicious or not. If anything, I would say it's not, but, yeah. Clearly a keyboard and mouse player as well, so I think there was a 360 spin in there at like ridiculously high sensitivity, and then they took the shot. What's this? Oh my god, the video quality is awful. How crazy is that? This tweet has been deleted. It was just there. Like, am I seeing things? It was just letting me watch it, and then it disappeared. Popped in under my other YouTube account that uses the same name as my mod Reddit name, if you need another mod in here, right? Not just about that. It's not a case of needing it. It's just there's people in the chat earlier posting comments, and that's the kind of shit that the mods are there for. Sort some stuff out if it, if it starts going off like, and it did. Don't worry, though, I sorted it. But this guy's deleting tweets. So I've had this open since the start of the stream, by the way. Just before the stream started, I opened up the Reddit, right? And within that 2.5 hours or whatever it's been, that tweet got deleted. It did look suspicious, that though. Looked like he was tracking, but it was just very blurred. That's some Illuminati type stuff. I got you, bro. It's all about respect. What's some Illuminati type stuff? Drink less bee fuel. Excuse me. Stay hydrated. Drink bee fuel. Baby Dilster has Z-Laner's aim settings for sure. Let's give this one a watch again. Wait there, let me just... I don't want to play it through like that. Ooh. Not what I wanted to do either. This is posted by Miss Tix. Or Mystics. Right. Gotta get it into the best quality, Reddit. Stop auto-playing, Reddit. Right. Let's go. Ready? Now, I have my opinions on some of Baby Dilster's gameplay. I've put a video out in the past and I've said that I believe that some of the stuff is suspicious. I think the way in which his crosshair was tracking enemies with a sniper whilst he was playing for the world record game in Rebirth. Some of that gameplay was ridiculous. But that one there, I would say that there's nothing really definitive about it that would make me think there was a snap lock or anything like that. It just looked like overemphasized rotational aim assist, which, again, is slightly suspicious. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think in general of Baby Dilster? I've actually had a lot of people contact me more recently about his gameplay, saying that he's dropped a higher thing and dropped a higher world record. He, in fact, actually tweeted at me saying, "New world record. There you go, BadBoy Beaman." Like, grow up here, maybe, I don't know. Like if that's the way he's got to try and get views on his video, I don't know. Isn't that what they like to say? They come out and say that about me. Looks away after every kill. Headband be accusing everyone of hacking. He has good content, but he's going too far at times. That's from Steve 2 Up. What makes you think that he's going too far at times, or what makes you think that he's accusing everyone of hacking? I'll tell you now, like I've put multiple videos out on Z-Laner's gameplay, and a lot of the stuff within the gameplay, within the videos I've done, has been very damning, and I think the headbands was on par with some of mine, to the point where I reacted to it because a lot of the stuff that he stated within it was very noticeable, and whoever sent them to him, the clips, had a good eye. But obviously, surrounding headband at the moment is just a sarcastic comment that he supposedly made, and the clip of himself that he supposedly accused himself of hacking in. So when it comes to headband at the moment, it will be damage control on his part along with other things, but the content that he does put out, I don't agree with all of it. Some of it I do, and when I do, I'll be vocal about it. I'll be vocal that I agree with it. But again, I've always said that ones who blame everyone for cheating or accuse everyone of cheating, and the ones who basically blindly defend people who are cheating, are both as bad as each other. You've got to sort of be somewhere in the middle where you're open to both sides. Every single clip that's sent to me, I analyze it with an open mind every time. Even if it's Selena, even if it's DS Biffle, even if it's anybody who has actually been put onto my channel in a video in the past, I would look at it with an open mind. I'm not going to think, yeah, he's obviously going to be cheating in this. In fact, you guys will have seen me actually show or talk about how a certain clip of DS Biffle or Zelena on this subreddit that's been shared isn't suspicious, and I actually break it down and explain why it isn't. So I'm always looking at both sides of things, and that's what you've got to remember. There are people out there who just point fingers, and there are people out there who literally cover their ears, and unfortunately that both sides of them they're both as bad as each other. But the ones in the middle who are critical thinkers and willing to look at everything with an open mind, they're the ones who are going to thrive the most in life. They're the ones who are actually going to be able to see both sides of things and have a discussion or a debate with someone rather than an insulting argument. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't sort of have that mental capacity to be able to do that. I don't even know what's going on here now with this. Let's have a look at some of the comments here. Mosania, as a game dev, I see those cheat makers stealing out of my pocket. I make skins and content for you to buy, not for you to spend that money on cheats, ruining someone's fun. Damn. There you have it. We've already addressed that one. So we've gotten to a point now, guys, where we have gotten to the clips that we were looking at in last week's stream, okay? So let's go over to the big screen. Oh, my eyes are red and sore. Got a black eye. Can you see it? It's gonna come through properly tomorrow. That I don't even know what's going on here with in the sense of. I don't know. I love the fact you reply with facts and reason rather than calling someone an idiot when they think someone's hacking. Billy, that's it. Honestly, and do you know what? Right? If I haven't got a response where I can, be understanding, or whether or not I have something to back up something else, or, proof or fact or data, anything like that. If I haven't got that, I just won't reply, okay? I'm not going to get into a back and forth. But if somebody else can prove something as well, I'll give them the time. I'll give them my time and be like, do you know what, fair enough, you went and found that. That's great. And that can start a debate or a discussion, which is good to have. It's good to talk to the other side. And when I say the other side, guys, I understand that it sounds like a war, right? It sounds like it's us versus them, and it's not. It's not, right? At the end of the day, there's people who are willing to see what's happening. There are people who want to think that this stuff's happening in every stream. Bad people. Then you've got the people who are willing to discuss it. And there are people like that who follow me. But there are also people like that who follow big streamers, small streamers, and so on. And they're willing to be open-minded about it. They're willing to look at things in a sort of statistical manner where they can break things down and look at things and actually think, do you know what? Yeah, that shouldn't be happening based on his stats last month and this month and whatever. But then you've got the die-hard fans, haven't you? And unfortunately, those people can't be reasoned with. Even if a big streamer showed cheat menu on stream, right, they could simply say I was trolling and their community would eat that up. A lot of them would leave. A big percentage of their community would be like, he ain't trolling, he's cheating. And then they would leave. But then there are that section of the community who just don't care. they probably know that he's cheating or know that she's cheating, and they just want to support anyway because they get involved in that community to the point where it becomes like a small family. Look at the M fam, for example. Now, I'm not in any way saying that Nick Merckx is cheating, but what I'm saying is that he's created a family. So his whole community over the past however long, who've all been interacting with each other on social media platforms, in Nick Merckx live stream chat, they go to the M-Fan barbecue, which he's been throwing, and everything in between, okay? He has created something that is fantastic in the sense of getting people together. If Nick Merckx was to come out and rage hack live on stream, I genuinely don't believe a large portion of his community would disappear away from his streams. I just think that they'd be like, yo, you shouldn't do that, but they'd still stick around. And that's because he's created something massive, which is this family where everybody involved is intertwined with each other, not just them watching him as individuals anymore. Mozania saying it's not only Activision, it's sponsorship deals, marketing firms, agencies. Don't think Activision, think big. I can't see who that was in response to, but listen, when I'm talking about like sponsorship deals and stuff like that, every single sponsorship deal out there has like NDAs involved, right? Non-disclosure agreements, and that can be anywhere from, you know, we also sponsor X streamer and Y streamer. You are not allowed to talk any negativity about them in any way. If you do, you will lose the contract, you breach the contract, and therefore you owe us anything we paid you back, X amounts. And there you go. Non-disclosure agreements within sponsorship contracts. There's non-disclosure agreements within partnership contracts and everything in between. And believe me when I say that there are a lot of streamers out there with a lot of sponsorships and a lot of partnerships, and to think that there are no non-disclosure agreements within them would be silly. I skipped over the last Natasha clip. I never. We clearly watched it. Like literally watched it. I watched it about 5 times. That last one where the guys are on the back of the truck. Ray L coming in with the $9.99. What's up, Triple B? Love your content. Came across you on Rage Against My Machine YouTube. Keep exposing these. Much appreciated, Ray. Really, much appreciated. Triple B, watch that last Natasha clip. Recommended. I've just watched it. And it wasn't suspicious. I want to see the beginning of your stream, Triple B. Why did you deactivate the rewind? I haven't. How? I don't think I have. And if I have, I didn't do it on purpose because last time you could go back and watch and whatnot. But it will go uploaded anyway as soon as this stream's ended. Absolutely everything I've stated within here has been my opinion anyway, and that was stated at the start. So it's simple, really. Every live stream will be uploaded for anyone to watch. Of course, it's over 3 hours long, so I will shorten it down, put in some best bits, and make a video out of it like we did last week, and it'll allow people to catch up on some of the moments within it as well. Funny moments, important moments, obviously analysing some footage moments and so on. Wilder or Fury from King 806. It's always Fury. It's always Fury. He's won the first 2 fights. He's going to win the 3rd. Go back and watch Fury Wilder 2. Okay, just go back and watch it. And I think it's in the 4th round where Wilder realises that it's over. Look at the fear in his eyes. Look at it as he's on the back foot, trying to get out the way of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury stated prior to that fight exactly what he was going to do to Wilder. He stated, I'm going to take centre ring and I'm going to bully you around the ring and so on. And that's exactly what he did. And then his team threw the towel in. They threw the towel in because he was going to get severely hurt. He was bleeding from the ear, he was bleeding from the lip, and his eyes just looked like a terrified child. There's no way in my mind that Wilder beats Fury without landing one wild, lucky overhand right. And even that, I don't think it's going to take one of them to actually take Fury out. In the 11th round of the first go, he actually managed to jump back up off it. And that was a tired Fury who had been out of the game other than one fight and for a couple of years. He come back, had one little warm-up fight and then got in with Wilder. So you got to remember, Fury's at a whole different level now. Ginger Brethren says, stop backing Boston Daly. His intentions may be good, but it's so bad it drags you all down. Ginger Brethren, I've always said that I will only support what content I believe to be of any use, right? I don't literally go out of my way and do collaborations with any of these other content creators. I strictly don't collaborate with them. If I want to play a video game with them, I'll do it. If I want to talk about one of their videos, I'll do it. If I want to mention a clip out of one of their videos, I'll do it. I will always give them a mention when I do that, under the fair use policy, terms and services and so on. That's how it happens. But there are, again, things with Boss and Daily I agree with, things that I don't agree with. And you've got to remember that. You've got to remember that. But I do not collaborate with people in that aspect. I'm not back and forth conversation with Boss and Daily. We should do this, this and this together. Never. That's not happening. I don't do that with any of them really, where I have a conversation about what we should do as a collaboration video. I don't sit there and plan me and someone sitting in the same video discussing the same things. But if Boss and Daily makes a valid point about a clip, then of course it should be supported. So whether or not amongst that there are bad moments that he's called things out that are wrong, that's his opinion. Well, I don't know whether he's actually saying that it's his opinion. Everything I state is opinion unless stated otherwise. But with Boss and Daily, you know, quite a lot of his titles are like 1,000% cheating. So I don't know. But again, I'm not sure why you would tell me to stay away with someone. As if you've got a say in the matter, actually. But the thing is, like always, even recently, I used a bit of It's Happer's video in one of mine, and I linked his original video in the description and the pinned comment. It's just fair use, not just the way it works. So don't think for a second that I'm collaborating with people. Don't think for a second. I do what I do on my own, and I have done since the start. I went through the rough at the start. You know, I paved the way at the start of all of this Warzone shit for other people to be able to come out and actually start talking about stuff. Yeah, I took the heat for a very long time before anybody else started doing similar things to what I was doing. Of course, there was other people before me, but I'm talking about the people that the viewers talk about now, okay? Lions Den Live. I didn't see your link. I'm not sure which one you were referring to. But anything that has been posted from today onwards, right, is going to be addressed in next week's live stream. Triple G says, who is your favourite streamer who you feel is legit? I watch small content creators. I don't go out of my way and watch big content creators. I have never been interested in high kill and repetitive talking games. It just doesn't make sense to me. I've actually been involved with like tournaments in the past. I've competed in tournaments and stuff like that. It's not for me, right? And I would say go over to Twitch, go over to YouTube, go over wherever you want, Facebook Gaming, and just type in like Call of Duty Warzone, click on the live bit so it shows your streams, and click on show lowest viewers first and show someone some love and support in their stream. Check the gameplay out as well, obviously. Go and show someone some love and support who would be absolutely amazed at having one extra viewer. Not somebody who's got 10,000 viewers who could potentially be cheating. You know what I mean? So I always support lower end streamers. I always think it's great to go and show love and support to them type of people. Because these are the people who are just getting into it. These are the people who want to know what it feels like to have 5 viewers in the chat, or 10 viewers, or 20. You know, go and show them guys love. Rage Against My Machine coming in with a $20 donation saying Triple B for president. Rage Against My Machine, what's going on, man? I've seen some of your most recent videos and I think some of them are pretty good, man. Definitely. I think it was the Biffle one that really got me. Hey. If you keep that type of thing up, right, let me tell you, that's going to fly, okay? Hilarious. Got Sarge in the chat here as well. Give us some of that bee fuel for my cement mix. For 110% off. Use your tap. You scrub. That was for Sergeant Stressful, for anyone thinking. That's his slogan, not mine. I am not here to be copyrighted based on calling somebody a SCRUB. Hey Triple B, check C-Laner's latest video out on using Cold War MP5 1150 He snaps to a player while stock is down. It doesn't surprise me. That's all I'm going to say, Brad. I'm probably not going to remember that timestamp. If you want to actually contact me directly though, Brad, send that on Twitter in a private message. Anything like that, any details, any links, any timestamps, Twitter, DMs. Sometimes I'll be able to reply to you instantly. Other times I'll be asleep, or I'll be in the middle of editing, or I'll be in the middle of recording, or anything like that. So sometimes you need to be a little bit patient with me, but I do try and get round to everyone. And sometimes I'll just do a little reaction, like emoji thing that they have on there. Always do a fire one. So if you get one of them, that means I've seen it, I've looked at it, and I'm going to be either using it or not. But I try my best to reply to everyone as well. Sergeant Stressful, waiting for you to drop that meme. Great stream, Triple B, much respect. Crack on. Mr. Nice Guy Games, $2 donation. Thank you again so much for the donations that you've sent tonight. Means a lot. Yeah, Sarge, when are you going to do a meme on the sarcasm? It's got to be, hasn't it? It was just sarcastic. No? Okay, whatever then. Rage Against My Machine equals fire emoji from God Damn It. Yeah, some of them videos are pretty good. Like, you've been doing them for a while as well, man. And I think some of your content's gold. Like, but like I said, sometimes I disagree, sometimes I agree. Whether it be Rage Against My Machine as well, Bossing Daily, NS. There's loads of people out there, actually, smaller YouTubers who are up and coming, and they're willing to stand up and say, do you know what? This isn't right. But if there's people out there as well, guys, who just want to call everyone out, I won't support anything they do. If they just want to point fingers at everyone and everything, then of course they're just looking for them clicks. Okay? And I know a lot of people say that that's what this channel's about. But these live streams have pretty much proved so far that how I analyze clips, you guys get to see that I debunk quite a lot. And when I'm putting videos out, even though I'm putting videos out on a daily basis, I am still able to debunk 100 clips to every 10 sus ones. Do you know what I mean? I'm spending time at the PC. I'm spending time with my eyes glued to the PC. So when you're saying, why are your eyes red? My eyes are red because I've got a bright light up there. I've got 3 monitors here. It's, you know, it strains your eyes. And I don't wear my glasses like I should. OG's out there too, bro. Yeah. Anyone recognise you in the street from Phantom FPS? No. No. And if they did, hey, let's be honest. I would say it's like a 90-10 split. 90%, 10% split of people like to dislike ratio of me and what I do. The 10% being the people that like me, yeah? Do I want to be spotted in the street? No. Reason for that is not for my safety, it's for theirs. But the thing is, like, if somebody come up to me like, oh, are you BadBoy Beaman? I'd say, yeah, like, I'd be honest about it, I'd be truthful. And if they wanted to have trouble with me, then, you know, like, that's just sort of the thing that I've got to deal with, isn't it? And I am more than capable of dealing with that. So, it doesn't matter, but no, not yet. We're only at 50k, yeah, at the end of the day, we're only at 50k. Maybe when we hit 100k, maybe 1 million, people will know who I am. But yeah, I still get people, you know, saying, still doing them YouTube videos, but they're people I know, okay? Freeman29PT, do you think your work will show some results? Well, we've actually reported quite a lot of Twitch cheaters in the past who have actually come out to be banned from Twitch, so there's results already coming in. Then you've got the Activision reports going in and people being permanently banned after me contacting Activision on Twitter, whether it be on Twitter or email or anything like that, but I've actually sent them the footage that's in my video where people have been permanently banned alongside the proof of them using wall hacks or aimbot. So I think the list of people who either exposed themselves or got caught out and ended up admitting it is about 40 or 50, okay? Then you've got the absolute blatant cheaters who are just rage hacking, who we've been trying to report. These are ones who stream with the cheats on. So whether or not people think it's making a big impact, there is still an impact being made. Whether it's small or big, whether it's a big splash or just a little drop, it doesn't matter. Because if I can make a little drop in an ocean and make that little bit of a ripple effect, and that causes more people to do it, eventually it will come raining and pouring down and other people will be able to help with the cause. Andrew Baker, welcome to the Triple B fan with the tier 1. Much appreciated, man. P Tango saying Triple B for president as well. When's the next belly busting video with BadBoy Beaman? Well, Team Chris, this is the issue at the moment, is that BadBoy Beaman and I have had a little bit of a back and forth conversation over it. There were issues in place where he actually come down with COVID, and then there was times where we were obviously avoiding each other because he had COVID, and then a couple of things happened here and there where we had plans and they got cancelled. So the unfortunate thing is, as much as I would love to carry it on, I don't think it might not go ahead. If it does, it'll be a banger. But if it doesn't matter. I might just put videos up of me eating like dead small cheeseburgers, you know, because I absolutely failed that challenge. God damn it, saying Triple B fan growing, it definitely is. Why is it Happer's message been retracted? Why are you retracting messages, Happer? I see it over there. No. Yeah, whoa. We've got Lions Den saying BadBoy Beaman there's Paddy the Baddie and his dumb hair. Whoa. Listen, right. You would not say that to Paddy's face, okay? You just wouldn't. That guy could go round with pink all in his hair. He could dye his hair rainbow like bloody forgotten that unicorn's name off that kid's show now. But you could, and if anybody said anything to them, they would regret it. Yeah. Plus, I'm a boxer and he's mixed martial arts, and you know, he can bang, and plus he's probably like a fifth of my weight. But Paddy the Baddie, what a legend. Okay. Guy just come out of nowhere. Well, he hasn't come out of nowhere, but he's gone straight into the UFC with a bang, hasn't he? It's Happer says you answered my question. Okay. I don't remember even looking at your question, but maybe I didn't and I just answered anyway, because that's just how I roll. Yeah. Andrew Baker with £5. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for the donation. I'm not sure whether the hippo sticker's actually like a kind of insult there. What are you trying to say? GG Trash Boy says, Triple B, will you autograph a cap? I mean, autograph? Do I need to practice an autograph? I don't think so. I don't know whether an autograph is even a thing for somebody with 50,000 subscribers. Listen, guys, right? If people want autographs, right? This is the thing. When I get one of them U2's figurines that people are getting, right? You see these famous YouTubers getting a U2's figure that are like limited edition, X amount available, and they sell out instantly overnight. When I get one of them, right? When I get one of them made of me, that's when we'll start doing autographs. That's when you know you've made it and you've got a U2's figure. We've got Jason Sams with the $4.99. Thank you very much, Jason. Why don't you sponsor, organise a LAN tournament and see who shows and how well they play? What kind of money do you think I've got? Like, I can't sponsor anything like that. Jesus, I'm not rich in any any way, shape, or form. You know, you've got guys out there making millions who still wouldn't sponsor it because they don't feel that they make enough. But at the same time, companies like Activision should be setting these up. When they sponsor the tournaments, they shouldn't be allowing the streamers to do it from the comfort of their own homes. The only issue is that I think that if they went back to LAN tournaments, the companies involved wouldn't make as much money. I genuinely believe that they are making so much more money by allowing the streamers to compete from the comfort of their own homes. They can do it every week because it doesn't cost them a setup fee or anything like that, because they don't need to have all the computers in an arena and set out chairs and whatnot. So I think that the companies involved in these tournaments that are being done from home are actually making a hell of a lot more money. So that's why I don't think that there will be Warzone LAN tournaments. And if there are, there will be small-time LAN tournaments. It'll be local LAN tournaments. I actually think Destroy was involved in one, and he won. But it was just a very small local LAN tournament. It wasn't anything massive. So, who knows? Maybe they will do LAN tournaments, maybe they won't. But let's be honest, the game's been out. Modern Warzone, Modern Warfare 2019 has been out for 2 years. Okay? We're talking about the third Call of Duty to come out that's going to be tied to Warzone. So, why has there not been a LAN tournament? The clip shows her locking onto the forehead of an enemy. Childish Tycoon, I've seen the clip. We watched it like 5 times. And it's not on the forehead of the enemy. That's all. In fact, it's all around the head, but nowhere on the head. Cy Wayne coming in with the $4.99. Awesome videos, bro. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. BadBoy Beaman versus Conor McGregor. Lions Den live. I mean, Conor McGregor, right, no matter what, he let his ego take over, and he was an awesome fighter. He was a good stand-up fighter as well. His groundwork, not the best, but he would probably hold his hands up and admit that. And, he just let the ego take over. He genuinely thought that he could beat anyone. He genuinely thought he could go into boxing and beat Mayweather. And as you can see, if you watch that fight back, you can just see him hammer fisting him with his 10-ounce gloves on. Like, actually, I think they were in 12-ounce gloves for that fight. But Conor McGregor was allowed to make it to the round that he did because Mayweather was just toying with him. They were putting on a show, and each of them walked away very wealthy. Conor McGregor let the money get to his head, let the fame get to his head, and he let his ego take over. That's my opinion on that. And I just don't think there's a comeback for him at all. But he's made enough money to have a very wealthy life for the rest of his life. AD117 coming to the Triple B fan with a tier 1. Welcome. Hope you're good. Let's go. Oh, my eyes are so sore. The cross between looking at screens and actually getting punched in them. This is going to be so bad tomorrow. Look at that. All bruised. Ugh. A call with a cracking right hook. He'd get destroyed in any other ring. Yeah. For argument's sake, lad, boxing match, you and Zelena, who's having it? Listen, for argument's sake, right, Zelena is about 4 weight categories below me. Okay? I weigh 19 stone. That's how much I weigh. I think that's 270 pounds. That's how much I weigh. I'm 6'3". Yeah, I'm not some like little skinny kid. I know a lot of people, I don't know why, I've got a big head, but people think that I'm like small. Probably because they can only see me shoulders and above, and I lean forward while I'm doing my videos. I sit up straight, give it to the Nick Max, right? So it's an invalid fight. And honestly, when I done a video about Nick Max, he basically put a video out saying that I needed to be dealt with personally, and so I put a video out basically on my second channel saying, do you know what then, let's do it. Let's get in the ring, let's get on one of these YouTuber boxing shows, and let's do it, right? And he blocked me on Twitter. And it turns out I've seen photos of him at the M-Fan barbecue, and he's about 12 stone. That's Nick Makes, about 12 stone, by the way, just so you're aware. Michael Crucy coming in with the $5 says, people keep saying you manipulated clips on Z-Laner. I have never seen anything manipulated. Are they just Z fanboys or do they actually have evidence? Michael, I'll be 100% honest with you right now. There was a clip in one of my older videos. It was the Z-Laner Part 2 video towards the end of it. And there is a sort of freeze frame in a very small moment in that video. It was probably one of the least sus moments in the whole video compared to everything else. They used that against me saying I manipulated clips. At the time, I was using like a Windows video player and I was editing with some like Windows movie editor thing that I can't even remember what it was called now. So yeah, it was my own fault. I didn't check it back at the end to make sure that it had all rendered fine and that got used against me. What I did do though, I addressed the situation in the Z-Laner Part 4 where I actually put out footage where I showed the exact clip that I was meant to put out. I've actually uploaded each individual clip to a Google Drive document, which is linked in the pinned comment of Z-Laner Part 4 and can allow anybody to download them and see exactly what was meant to initially be in that video before the render issue happened. That's as good as it gets for me to try and clear my name on that topic, but I'm not here to try and deny that there was an issue with the video, and there was. It was a very minute issue. They latched onto it. It took him about 5 months, I think, to actually find that issue. His editor found it apparently, and that's how they decided to respond with that. But no, I didn't manipulate the clips. It was an issue caused by render because at the time I had a really poor quality PC as well. Rage Against My Machine with the $20 saying Z-Laner plays against kids with no thumbs. I mean, he gets into lower KD lobbies for sure. Whether or not there are kids with no thumbs in there, I can't say for sure. But I'm sure that the lobbies sometimes do have very, very low-level KD players in. I reckon if you actually look back and see how many players you've killed yourself in the game that have like below a 0.5, compare that to any top-level content creator who is somehow getting these easy lobbies. Just check how many 0.5 KD and below players they've killed. Yeah, these are literally like just stacking their stats up, like yeah, just adding to their KD with these low tier lobbies. I think it's madness. Piranha 42 with a 5 saying love your content. Much appreciated, Piranha. Thank you very much for the donation. Triple B versus Mercs is Ali versus Liston. It's not. It's just not. Triple B versus Mercs is like, it's like Tyson Fury versus, I don't know. I can't even think of a poor quality like lightweight. But Nick Mercs is not heavyweight like I assumed he was from all his tension and all his gym videos. The lad is about 5'10" and he weighs about 13 stone wet straight through. God damn it, says I don't think I've ever had a 0.5 KD player I've killed in my lobby. Yeah. Brad H58 says, Triple B, I've dropped you a message on Twitter, mate. Hope it helps. I'll go and check out all messages and that either tonight or tomorrow. But as we move forward, I've got a lot of stuff that I've already got pre-planned, which is pretty good. And that's going to be getting edited over the next, well, tonight when we finish this stream. It just doesn't stop there. We continue on, and then we'll go on from there. Just editing, uploading, okay? And guys, anything that you think that may, you know, be good for the content, be, you know, something you want me to look at, just reach out on Twitter. And also remember, guys, that if you want to get involved as well in the subreddit, it is linked in the description of this stream. Just go and click on that link, head over, hit the follow button over there, and you can get involved with the community where you can, you know, discuss back and forth with yourselves what you believe to be suspicious or not, or just have a general chit chat with everybody else who's involved. That's the best place over on the subreddit for you guys to interact with each other, or in the comment sections of the videos and live streams and whatnot as well. But outside of the video uploads, if you want to keep in touch with each other, that's the best place. Floating enemy Z-lane, a snap from Brad G. I mean, that was like Superman. He just self-revives and takes off. These are like in-game issues, right? So the lag and player clip where he zigzags back and forth that we put out in one of our older videos, you cannot predict that happening to the point where you can track that enemy in that zigzag motion. Okay, it can't ever be predicted. It can't be classed as game sense. It can't be classed as the amount of time he's played the game. It can't even be classed as just having that awareness and being able to control the player, the shooting, or anything like that within the game to that level, because it is something that just doesn't happen. It's a 1 in a million like thing that could happen. The same with that guy self-reviving and taking off and literally flying from left to right. How could Z-Lane have predicted that that was going to happen? He couldn't, but as he's moving, his crosshair was on that enemy at all times. It's just nuts. Triple B isn't human. He's a machine who never sleeps. Tinfoil hack confirmed. That's right, Team Chris 82. One Eye Gamer says exactly. What's going on, One Eye Gamer? God damn it with the 89. Thank you very much. And the cool face thing. Much appreciated. Nick Merckx is 5'8" with boots on. Well, did you see him do the back-to-back with Tim the Tatman? He was actually tiptoeing. He was on his tippity toes. Madness. I'm seeing people moaning about Childish Tycoon here. Let's have a look. Has a comment been removed or something? Because I can't see one from him. It's not even my clip, but it's a damning clip that I think should be looked into. Childish Tycoon, if you're on about that one still, right, of Natasha, I've looked at it 5 times. I'm not repeating myself again. Raging Dad, hey. Raging Dad, how are you, mate? Ta-da, mate. So here's the issue we had the other day. I accidentally unblocked quite a lot of like spam accounts and stuff like that on me channel, and I had quite a few toxic cheaters who had been exposed in the past who were in that list, and they keep popping up, so I keep banning them again. One of them's just been banned again. Yeah, that's why the 6'8" great calls little Nick Merckx out all the time. Yeah. Danny Dyer saying Jippo Fury for the win. I mean, Gypsy King, okay? Jippo is quite a derogatory term. I am all about Tyson Fury. His whole comeback story after the situation with the drugs and the way in which he was able to then have one warm-up fight, then fight Wilder, and he got knocked down in the 11th, and the way he got up off that, Wilder didn't know what to do. Wilder had celebrated the win already at that point, meaning he let it all out. That whole concentration and everything. So then Tyson Fury not only got up off that, he started lacing Wilder. And I mean lacing him. He was hitting him with combinations, hitting him with big shots. And for some reason, it got a draw. And that's why Tyson Fury had to go back to the gym. He had to readdress the situation, reevaluate what the approach should be to the next fight. And he come back heavier, he come back stronger, and he absolutely dominated with pound. Like just them extra pounds behind every single punch. Levered. Absolutely levered him. You got the guy almost crying. That's how it looked. To the point where he made excuses of gloves, excuses of weighted this or you know, it's ridiculous. DDoSs are becoming a common thing. Happened to Iron earlier today too when he was fighting against a hacker. It's just another way for these hackers to take advantage of the lack of concern from Activision, really, isn't it? And it's sad, really. But if they're targeting cheaters, I don't mind. These people who are trying to hide it, don't bother me. But if they're targeting legitimate people, people who are just trying to play casually, then it's an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Funny how no console players are pros. Why? It is weird, isn't it? But to be honest, like, if you watch the smoothness and the movement of PC gaming on Warzone with the field of view slider being at 110 or 120, along with the extra graphics, the better graphics, it's just a much smoother game to watch and like play at the same time. So if you're watching someone on console, even if they've got a 5KD, even if they've got 2,000-3,000 wins, it's not the same. It's not the same in the sense of gameplay, at least. But what you want to see is somebody who's entertaining and still able to play the game. Yeah, like DJ CeeLo TTV. He's on Xbox, but I went over there and instantly just got drawn into the chat. I was instantly drawn into conversation with him as well, and it was just great. G Boyle saying, did it ever come out about why the doc got removed from Twitch? I don't know. Apparently it did, according to a Blag esports news channel. But whatever they say, I can't agree with or take as any form of fact or proof because it's all biased. Brad G saying, and you can run cheats easily on PC. Yes, you can. And but that's not the reason why there aren't any Warzone pros on console, though. The pros are basically the people who can bring in the most content. There's no actual Warzone pros, do you know what I mean? No one is signed to an organization to compete against other Warzone competitive organizations. It doesn't exist. It's just a group of streamers competing against each other for some lumps of money. Like, it's happy, right? Maybe on another day. Doesn't even play anymore. Doc says he knows the reason and he will sue them, but don't know it's real or just stream shenanigans. I don't think he would speak out in that tone about Twitch unless it was real, but then again, that is just my opinion and thoughts on the matter. Guys, listen, it has been an absolute amazing stream. And I don't know whether or not YouTube has an option to do like a raid thing where we can raid people. So I'm going to do something quickly. Just do this. Because I am going to end this stream shortly. Guys, if any of you want a shout out for becoming a member, hit that join button now before we end the stream. Got him. Got him. I'm just going to quickly get a stream open now. And I'm going to send all of you over there. I'm going to post a link to the stream in the chat and then pin it. I think I can do that. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what's going on. Right. I'm just going to quickly do this. Right. So this is how we're going to do it. We've got 300 and something people in the chat still, yeah, and I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by. Everyone who stopped by tonight, everybody who's got involved in the chat, everybody who's sent donations, everybody who's become a member, thank you all so much. What I do on this channel, again, is strictly just me giving my opinion on other people's gameplay, and most of the time, it's sus. I don't know why I had to swear there, but I did. It's getting late. It's like 1 in the morning. But I want to go and show some support to Sergeant Stressful. So we're going to post a link to his live stream right now where he is playing. He's playing Apex. If you don't like Apex, doesn't matter. Go over. Tell him that you've come over from this stream, guys. And again, thank you all so much for the support that you've given. Before we actually send you all over, I'm just going to say, peace. Yeah, that's done. We're going to copy this now. We're going to paste it and pin it. Yeah. So is that pinned now? Go and check out Sergeant Stressful's stream. I'm going to stay here now until all of you have gone over. I've got his stream open. I want to see you all over there. I want to see you all showing support in his chat right now. Go. The Triple B raid is occurring. Thank you very much, Brian. See you soon, man. Thank you very much. DJ Fake coming in with the Triple B fam tier 1 support. Thank you so much. DJ Emo, flood the stream with peace. Go and flood it with Triple B raid. Go on, head over there right now. Let's get it going. What the? I don't know what he's doing. He's got some sort of giant penis or something. I'm still here, right? I'm waiting for you all to clear off and go over to that link that's above. Go and just go over and show support. If you want to hit that subscribe button, you can. I think the guy's content's hilarious. Doesn't matter what game he's playing. He puts on the same act, the same show every single day, and it's funny. Go and show some support, guys. Scrub raid. People are calling him a scrub. Yeah, One Eye Gamer went over. Massive shout out to him for going over. We've got nobody now. Team Chris is over there. Primary's over there. Mozania's over there. James McInerney. My face, your mum's butt. Worst Xbox One player, Tyler T. One Eye Gamer. We've got them all going over. Guys, get yourself over there. Go and show some love and support. Bloodline UK, thank you very much, and I'll catch you soon. Promo 130, we stay here. No. Go and show some support. This is what it's all about, guys. It's about showing the support to the people who deserve it. I genuinely believe Sergeant Stressful, in my opinion, deserves it. If you don't, that's fine. But we've got a lot of people over there now. The guy's on 55 watching. And as far as I can see, I'm still on like 200. So I just wish you guys would just hit the link that's in the pinned comment and go and check out the Sarge. Come on. He's got it on subscriber only. That's all good. We'll go and subscribe to him then. You got to remember, he puts out a lot of opinion-based content as well, very similar to mine, but in a different manner. So I'm guessing that's why it's on subscriber only, to stop the trolls. If you were going to go over and troll him, then probably best not to. Come on, guys. We can do better than this. He's on 50 watching. Go on. I'm literally so tired right now. Refuel for 110% off. Use your tap. I'm literally just sat here rambling on now. I really enjoyed today's stream, guys, but I'm going to end it there. Thank you all so much. And for everybody who's still here, please click the link in the pinned comments. And yeah, go and check out Sarge's